It is Friday night in Phoenix, and you're listening to the Absolute Geek Podcast. I am Matt.
I'm Lance.
I'm Max.
And I am motherfucking Marco.
The prodigal son has returned for a very special episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast. We're going to go back, take you back. We're going to do a What the Fuck Friday episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast.
I'm excited.
So we can't do What the Fuck Friday without the man who helped put a stamp on it, Mr. Kyle. Mr. Kyle Stinson. Had to bring him back from Saturday nights. Had to sneak him away from planning the Saturday show to join us tonight. So,
dude, I love how legit Kyle seems now. He's got the green sheet behind him.
There's one thing that
you can't only see his forehead anymore.
If there's one thing that flip side will make you do, it's
like that.
Legit. Yeah.
Hey, you got some dingleberries hanging up in there, dude.
WNBC.
I'm all legit now.
I know, dude. You did the podcast with Matt for how many years?
A lot. Yeah, a lot.
He couldn't get this trained into you. You do Modern Comic Mayhem for a few months, and they've got you towing the company line, dude.
Well, what I actually did is I moved my entire setup somewhere else. So it's either I either put on a green screen or you have to look at my really drab drapes.
Hey man, I like to
like
run.
Mine? Are you referencing mine?
I run a looser ship here than what is run over at.
Dude, that looks like a meth head's drapes. You cook meth there? Those Walter White's drapes.
But I went to go switch, and I was like, well, why the fuck do I want that? I forgot that I'm on a different one. It's not preloaded.
Yeah. I just got to say, dude, so we do Zoom all the time with work, and you can do the fancy backgrounds and not need a green screen. The green screen system on StreamYard sucks.
Oh, it's horrible.
Balls.
I don't mind it. I think the green screen
he even has a green screen, and it's still like fading at the top of his head. Like when he changed
I
it.
have to turn on this little special light over here and angle it, and it's all stupid.
He bought a special light. Oh my god!
I know. Look at him go. He's going legit, man. I could never get him to do that.
His shirt doesn't look like he slept in it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Who's this Kyle guy? He's an asshole. You don't have to pay attention to him.
Why is Marco?
This is my alter ego, Marco, the clean and prestige one.
So just to remind everyone what the fuck Friday is, if you haven't been here in a while, it's an open forum to talk about anything and everything we want. Crazy news stories. The topics may or may not be pop culture related, but we're gonna have a good time with it. So that's what's up, Patrick?
What up, man?
But so yeah,
Stumbling Jedi.
Love when our Jedi is here.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Oh, you got two of them now, huh?
I got two of them, bitches.
Very nice.
Oh no, I just fucked one up.
Stumbling Jedi went out and literally bought whiskey just to hang with Kyle tonight.
And Red Bull. He sent me a video.
And Red Bull.
Nice.
So
Evil Dead variant. Oh shit.
Oh, I love that.
Very nice.
I'm still waiting for issue number 3 to drop of oh shit, I can't remember the name of it.
Did you see that, Matt?
Yeah.
Cool. What's the punk rock rabbit?
It's a 9.8. That's perfect for this podcast.
Listen, I might be blacklisted from Flip Side, but at least I still watch the show. I've seen you give away stuff and show stuff, so
maybe I'll give something away tonight.
I may be blacklisted, but I still watch to support Kyle. Fuck everyone else, but I support Kyle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fuck everyone else. Kevin Smith's a fucking liar. Fuck everyone else.
Just like Solo Wookiee.
Yeah. Is it Wookiees Cookies time? Apparently so. We do Wookiees Cookies here now, too.
Dude, I was all excited. I found something today.
Your
Your
penis.
dignity. Your penis.
Oh, nice.
I found my hilt.
Nice.
Oh,
I have the
that's
exact
awesome.
same one.
Well, his is 3D printed, special for him
Oh, so
from
not the
our
exact
buddy
same
Tim.
one then.
Yeah,
And I had to
Alright.
put it all together and paint it.
That's awesome, dude.
my
That's
Ahsoka
cool.
ones are still sitting in pieces in a drawer somewhere in my house.
Oh man. Yeah, I just bought I bought Kylo Ren's when I was at Disney. I think it's a cool hilt.
This could be better. I want to
Custom made
start.
is cool.
We'll kick the What the Fuck Friday off by doing interesting game. Everyone knows fuck, marry, kill, right? I
Yeah.
want to do handshake, lunch, weekend.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say ball tickle.
No, anyone it hits, any celebrity
That's
or
the
anyone.
handshake.
I want to know who you would
Taint
do a
tickle.
handshake with, who you'd have lunch with, and who you'd want to spend a weekend with.
So it would be a weekend with Lance, lunch with Max, and a handshake with Matt.
I can get down with
Okay.
that.
So are we doing everyone here or are we doing celebrities?
Any celebrity, anybody.
Okay,
It could be a celebrity. It could be an athlete. It could be anybody.
Hi, Aaron. What if I want to do more than spend a weekend with him? What if I want to spend my entire life with Ryan Reynolds?
I
Well,
really thought you were gonna say Max.
No, Max and I already have a signed contract. It's
Yes.
kind of like marriage license,
Yeah,
but it's
we
written
do.
on a napkin from Applebee's.
They have tattoos that say property of Max and property of Lance.
Yes, we do. Property of is written on my left cheek, and on my right cheek is Lance. It was painful, but I went through the process.
With
Pat,
he also has that picture of
Patrick
me
says,
in the feather boa and
handshake, hand job, rusty trombone.
yeah. Max also has
I
that
don't know
picture of
who-
me in the feather boa tattooed on his ass.
I don't have that much room on there. What are you talking about? That
You
one's
got a
on. That's
pretty
my
big
tramp
ass,
stamp.
bro. Pretty.
That's my tramp
Big.
stamp.
No, Max
Ass.
has a. It's right above where his whale tail is. It says property of Lance.
Oh man.
I
don't know.
I don't know who I want to handshake with, but I want to have lunch with Ryan Reynolds, and I want to spend the weekend with Hugh Jackman. And you know what? I would like to handshake Christopher Nolan. That's what I'd like to shake hands with.
We got to make up our own.
Yeah.
Man, there's no fucking effort put into this show.
What, you want me to do it for you?
Yes, I want options.
I'm not going to
Give us
give
some
you
options, Matt.
options.
I'm not going to sit here and fucking think. I'm not.
Well, then
fucking
use the
doing
options
anything.
I just gave you. You got Christopher Nolan, you got Ryan Reynolds, you got Hugh Jackman.
Meanwhile, Kyle's thinking, who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, he at least knows two of
I
those.
think
I would want to do a handshake with God damn it. I don't know now.
I don't think he wants. To
I'm
do
not
a
familiar with
handshake
that guy.
I know, right? I just wanted
Hold
to-
on, let's just have a bunch of dead air while we wait for Matt.
If he wants to know who would, you know,
See,
I think the
This
list.
is
I
There's
want to do
no
a handshake
problem.
with Jake Gyllenhaal to see if he smells bad. I'd want to have lunch with Tommy Wiseau just so I could pick his brain about why he made The Room, and then a weekend I would probably want to spend with Chris Pratt because I think it'd just be
Oh man,
blast.
that's a good one. Chris Pratt. That guy's hilarious.
I think it'd be awesome.
Stumbling Jedi wants to shake David Blaine's hand for sure.
Oh man, you know who I just thought of that would actually be really cool is Denzel Washington. I'd love to meet him too.
I don't know.
Patrick says handshake LeBron, lunch Quentin Tarantino, dinner hopefully more Scarlett Johansson, even if she is burnt. Burnt and just had a kid with Colin Jost. So
I
don't know
now
if I'd
she's
wanna-
useless.
yikes.
Oh man.
Out of here.
I'd want to have a handshake with Kevin Feige. I think. I want to have lunch with lunch with Ben
Taron
Affleck.
Egerton. Oh,
Taron
Ben
Egerton.
Affleck. Fuck.
Yeah, I'd like to have lunch with Ben Affleck, and then I want to spend a weekend with Steve-O from Jackass.
See, I would spend the weekend with Dove from Hawk and Dove.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
dude.
my gosh, she's
Minka
hot, dude.
Kelly.
I would spend the weekend with her, and I don't fucking care about handshakes or anything with anybody else because I've got a nice weekend ahead of me.
I want to do all three with her.
And this is why I love her. Aaron says, "Man, you guys are gay. None of you want to spend the weekend or even have lunch with a woman."
No, my wife would beat my ass.
Just shots fired right off the bat.
I'll tell you
Oh.
right now, if Dove comes and says, "Maybe I got to take off," I'm pretty sure she's not going to be like, "No," because
See, I thought you were gonna say Dove Cameron.
who's that?
You know, the girl from she was in Agents of Shield. She was in
Someone just says, "I spend a weekend with Bernie."
look up Dove Cameron, dude.
He's not gonna do that.
Mm-mm.
This is Kyle.
She's in the
Doug
new
Cameron's
Power-
like 19 years old. That's basically like
This is Kyle, the man who
Kyle.
literally just
No,
5
she's
minutes ago
22.
bitched about not having choices, but being able to have free reign, and he's like, "Man, you don't fucking narrow it down and give me more choices. You're gonna make me think."
dude. Minka Kelly's a good choice.
I'm
though,
not
man.
here to think. I'm here to drink.
Yeah, I'm Jared Leto would probably be your weekend, huh? No, you said Dove, right?
All right, I guess I'll have lunch with Jared Leto.
There
Except
you
he
go.
doesn't return my fucking text messages. So fuck that guy.
Are you on that little text chain too?
Mhm.
It's always some bullshit like, "Hey guys, like this is going on in your state." I was like, "Fucking spam."
Every
Shit.
time he messages me, I message him back to come on the show.
Well, you get text messages from like a robo
It's a robot.
Jared Leto.
It's a
Remember, there was a
robot.
thing coming out where where you can get on like their text messaging list where it was the whole thing was, I'm going to personally text everybody, and I'll even answer one of the times, and all these country people and all these musicians and stuff started doing it. It just became like robo texting. Like I'd get it from Tim McGraw.
I get
He's
it
like,
from
"Check out my
Castiel.
new album."
He's like,
I get it from-
"Yeehaw, tractors and my dog, and my
I get it
girl
from
left me."
I get it from Castiel, Kyle. Do you get them from Castiel?
No,
Who
does
the
he answer you
fuck
back?
is-
No, he doesn't. None of them do, dude. That's what Twitter's for, man.
They don't even answer you back on Twitter.
Sometimes they do. Like I got answered back from Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, I've been answered back by Kevin Smith too. So it's like whatever.
Yeah, we can't
dude.
get him on the show.
That's
Okay, Aaron.
It's 'cause
Aaron
the guy's a fucking
deserves.
liar.
Aaron deserves to hear my female weekend. Okay, and it's Amelia Clark. I just had to say that. Okay. I
well, like
wanna be
everyone
with
has that
Daenerys.
top 5 list of women that you get to pass with. Like if a celebrity, if you have the chance to sleep with them, you get that pass, right?
Mine's like
Yeah.
a top 50 list.
Yeah, there's a
Jesus
lot.
Christ, Lance.
It goes number 50, the chick at Quick Trip.
Yeah.
Amelia Clark is definitely near the top of my list, though. It's been a while since I've seen any new pictures of Kate Upton, but I used to have a pretty big crush on her too, back when she was modeling all the time. That was definitely on my
She's just
list.
got those boobs, and when she dances around, it's like hypnotizing. You can't look away from them.
Just rocking back and forth.
Yeah. And you just want to nestle up into
And then
them.
you're like a snake.
Yeah. Mine's Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick's on the top of my list.
Chloe
that new
Bennett.
show, she's
That is
in
a good one.
fucking
Ooh, Chloe Bennett's hot.
terrible.
Which one? The
Show
love
that
story?
she's on. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. I was
What
a little
show?
excited because I like sappy girl shows. And
The HBO Max one, I liked it.
No, it's on TBS. It's on after. It's on.
It's
like,
so
Sunday night.
it's the HBO Max show, but they're re-airing it on TBS like they're doing with Titans.
Oh,
Because
Yeah, you
Titans
can
is
watch
being
the
aired
whole
on
thing
TNT.
right now on HBO Max. You don't have to wait every week.
Oh,
I
didn't
like
know
Love
that.
Story.
I don't
Yeah,
like it, though.
It came out like last year or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's been
really
out.
like that one. It's kind of a different way. Like every episode jumps like a few years.
Mhm.
So they're like little stories inside each episode. Like
I wonder if you get to
liked
hear
it.
her orgasm sounds on TBS. I wonder if they'll edit that out or not. Maybe you have to watch them at
I don't know.
HBO Max for that, Kyle.
Maybe I'll have to try again.
She's in another one that my wife and I were watching where she becomes friends with a sex doll. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Anna Kendrick. It's so funny, dude. So
Was that
her
the Tubi one?
boyfriend, Quibi. Yeah, but it's
Quibi.
on the Roku channel. If you have Roku, Roku bought all the Quibi stuff.
Mm.
But the sex doll, she's dating Donnell Logue.
No, dude, sorry. Just by the way, rip Quibi. They went out of business as fast as OnlyFans is about to go out of business.
Yeah, OnlyFans is like, oh, you guys are all coming to us to see porn. Well, you guys can't do that anymore.
So
well,
now
why do you exist then?
There's going to be plenty of bartenders back and cooks and like servers are going to be
The
back
labor
now.
shortage is solved.
Here's the good news. Here's the good news. Matt's Meat and Feet OnlyFans gets to stick around. That's
right. Yeah, I know. But hey,
Meat.
I mean, they can still get to get naked on OnlyFans. They just can't do porn. You can't shove things in their vajayjay anymore. So
why would I pay for that? I can get that for free.
Right.
Solo Wookie.
But you can't get it from some 18-year-old hot girl from across the country, though. That's what OnlyFans is for.
I don't know, man.
Nah.
OnlyFans is for those little losers that sit in their mom's basement and have never seen a vagina. And his name's Brent.
I don't even know Brent, but you just threw that little dig in there, dude. It just made it
What the
perfect.
fuck was my Brent song? Remember I had a Brent
Cannabis
song?
Brent. Cannabis
Oh, yeah.
Brent. Cannabis Brent. Tending those buds. It's Cannabis Brent.
It's insane how much business though those OnlyFans accounts get, dude. I saw this one chick on like TikTok. They asked like there was this video where she was saying she made like $2 million within the first 48 hours or something like that. Like,
Yeah, I think that was
goodness
the Cash Me
gracious.
Outside girl.
No, I mean she might have as well.
Did
It
you
was
just
like
call
a
her the
game, right?
Cash Me Outside girl?
That's what.
Yeah, what
that's
does
how
she
says it.
say?
It's Catch Me Outside.
Yeah, but she says like
No,
cash
but
me
she
outside.
says that Cash Me Outside.
No, she Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Cash me
She
outside.
just-
How about
how
that?
about
She just got that ghetto slang.
How about that?
Yeah.
Poor Brent, Aaron says. Aaron's bringing a lot of content to the show tonight. She should just
She
come in the
is.
room with you.
I know.
She's not here.
Brent,
Or set her
Yeah,
right
that's
behind
right.
you. Where's she
She's
at?
right behind me. She's working.
It looks like he's in the
Working.
roommate's old room.
I am. That is where I'm in my office.
With his purple lights, his purple
My
sex
purple
lights.
lights. That's right.
Dude, those
dude.
those sexy lights can change colors. When he was playing Warzone, they were all blue.
Yep.
And I was like, bro, I didn't know you could respawn in Warzone. And he's like, you didn't know that? That's basic information. And I was like, I didn't. Maybe I'll play it now.
Like Video Game 101, man.
Well, it was funny. I came in to tune into your stream earlier this week, and I forgot that I had renamed my Twitch Couch Crunchers. And so I subbed, and you're like, oh, thanks, Couch Crunchers, for the sub. And I'm like, oh, crap. I'm not going to stream as Couch Crunchers anymore. So I changed my name back to what it used to be.
So I get Kyle trolling me on the Absolute Geek page because I was like, I'm gonna connect it to this, and then Kyle's trolling me, and then because I'm not giving him the attention that the star deserves, he messages me and he says, "Are you not looking at? Why aren't you responding to messages in the chat?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I forgot. I don't see the Absolute Geek chat on my screen because it's going from one page to the other.
Yeah.
So
Busy guy.
welcome,
Yeah,
Kyle,
and
Fun Stick Boy.
Hey, it's Sticks Boy. I better see you tomorrow too.
Dude, this is one thing I really hate, and this is not unique to Absolute Geek. This is the only complaint I have about being an Android user over iPhone, is that I went to the Absolute Geek page and I was going to reply to comments while you were streaming, but because I'm an admin now, it always makes me comment as Absolute Geek. I can't freaking comment as myself, at least not for my phone. I hate it.
Are you talking about Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook, I was trying to like comment
Yeah,
on
it's the
Matt's
same way on
stream.
the iPhone. The Facebook app really sucks.
Oh, it
It's
is on
kind of a
iPhone too.
bitch to change your profile.
Yeah, if I wanted to go onto my computer, that's easy enough. There's a little toggle, but
Yeah.
I don't want to comment as the Absolute Geek podcast on his stream. I didn't have anything to say as a podcast. I just wanted to comment as me.
So it is that Jedi says, "How about that?"
How about that?
How
about
that?
So, Kyle, you're going to somewhere interesting in a few weeks, huh?
Yes, I am.
There's a
Where are you going?
gathering of the Kyles in Kyle, Texas.
At Lake Kyle in Kyle, Texas, over Labor Day weekend. They're trying to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the most Kyles in one place.
So buy your stocks in Monster and Drywall now because shit's about to get wild.
I'm
So you're legit
drive,
gonna go do that. That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna drive 14 hours because I get a free shirt.
So you're gonna spend $200 in gas for a $20 shirt.
And I get into the event for free.
There you
Oh
go.
man, Stick Boy,
Value.
if you're doing all Spider-Man whatnot, I will see you there.
I know I'm excited about that. It's tomorrow night, and I'm going to be doing a freaking podcast. So now, you should do that at Friday at 7:30 next week.
Yeah.
Dude, so Aaron's listening to us in her car right now. How'd you find a chick that actually gives a shit about your podcast? Because my wife can't even remember the name of the podcast I'm on and the stickers on the back of her car.
She's super supportive, man. That's what it is.
They're not married yet, Lance.
You find a
Give it
woman,
time.
you find a woman and you love her tender. All right.
I love my woman tender. We have 5 kids, bro. What do you think that causes that?
You do anything for her, and you're just attentive, and you continue to date her. And then
How
she'll
many years
support
have you been married, Lance?
Huh?
How many years have you been married?
11.
11.
Yeah.
So I've been married 18, and we'll talk to him in a decade.
Well, just talk to him like a week after the wedding.
No, you're still in that puppy dog stage, man. I
All right.
remember
Hey,
when.
but look,
give it a
Matthew
here's
got married.
here's the difference. All right, Kyle's still on his first marriage. Mac's still on his first marriage. Mr. fucking doesn't know how to use birth control is still on his first marriage.
Hey,
I'm going on my
vasectomy in
second.
March, bro.
All right.
That's true. It's not like Matt hasn't been married before. That's true.
And I made it 5 years on my first one, and now I'm going to my second. So
And then you said, "Hey," to your first wife, "Hey, can you listen to my podcast?" And she said, "Get the fuck out of my house."
She said, "Fuck
She
no,
said-
I'm going to sell your comic books."
yeah, I'm gonna sell all your comic books and go fucking suck some D somewhere. That's what she said.
I'm hooking
Oh,
up
boy.
with a mover that got all our shit in the house.
Yeah,
We're
right.
getting into Matt's trauma here.
Dude,
Didn't
just be
realize
that's what I was
grateful
getting
you didn't
into.
have kids with her, bro.
Cuts
Like,
deep. I am.
True.
my
Yeah,
brother
true.
had kids with his first wife, and it's been nothing but a clusterfuck, dude.
Stuff like Jedi says 8 years, 1 wife, 1 son. I'm a broken down man at this point.
Hey, I'm the same, but I'm at nearly 10 years. Otherwise, we're the same there, buddy. And I'm happy about it.
But yeah, sorry, back to Kyle. We don't want to take the spotlight off of Kyle.
Fuck yeah.
All
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck are people thinking?
And the Sea of Kyles.
There's a hot air balloon show going on as well at the same time.
Are you guys going to have a fight?
We're going to fight.
Yeah,
for
that was the
death.
Josh versus, or no, Jake
Yeah.
versus Jake versus Jake.
I think it was Josh, right?
No, it's Jake.
Was it Jake? I can't
Stubble
remember
of
the name of
Jedi
it.
says, or no, Comic Fan Sick Boy says, unshaven Kyle, bearded Kyle, disheveled Kyle, drunk Kyle, and broke Kyle will show up on Sunday after that time.
Oh man. And
I
horny
hope
Kyle.
I hope we're all wearing like "Hello, my name is Kyle."
Dude, you should get a shirt that says that.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of
When is
Kyles
this
in
happening?
one.
What's that?
When is this happening again?
Labor Day weekend, the Saturday of Labor Day weekend.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool because listener Lance and Jay both live. Jay lives like 20 minutes from Kyle, and Lance lives like what I think he said 2 hours. So I'm hoping that they both come down to hang out while I'm there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You're gonna drive out
What are you
there?
talking about? Where do I live?
Not you, a different Lance. A more
Different
important
He
Lance.
said
Lance.
Jay and Lance, and I'm thinking Jay lives like a
A different
block away
Jay
from
and
me.
a different Lance.
You
What
got
the
to be
fuck
quicker
is
on the
that?
uptake there,
Different
dude.
Jay and a different Lance and a different time.
Dude, I've only met 2 other Lances my entire life. Like, so it's always like anytime somebody says Lance, I assume they're talking about me. I don't have common names like Max, Matt, and Kyle.
Max is more common in dogs than it is in people.
Yeah,
Well,
I've got a
you
Got
got
enough
to be
hair to
common.
pass.
I've got a
Growing up, my
Max
name
laying
is
right
not
behind
common.
me.
Nice.
You
See?
got enough hair
Proving
to
my
pass
point.
this one.
It is I do. It is funny though. I only knew like one other Max growing up, and then I married my wife, and she's got a nephew named Max and an uncle named Max and like a great uncle named Max, and then me. All
So
of a
does she
sudden,
just
we're
have a thing for
inundated.
dudes named Max then?
It's
Because
a
it runs in the
Max
family? Yeah.
Absolutely.
The last comment made me laugh.
Kyle lives north of Kyle, but not the Kyle that lives east of Kyle that lives the south of Kyle.
That was pretty good, man.
Ugh.
But
I'll
now
have to go check out Stick Boys Whatnot tomorrow night, though.
I'm probably just gonna.
What
do
is
it
this
during the
Whatnot?
show.
Is that another word for peen?
No, so Whatnot is this new app that allows you to sell things, and so like people are selling comic books like crazy there. It's kind of like the Wild West of comic sales because shit's
It
going
used to
for.
be like what Facebook Live was like 3 or 4 years ago. 3 years ago, where it was just crazy and there's just people on there, and it was just it's a crazy sell-a-thon. It's cool. I mean, I love it. There's always people on there selling every time you go on. What I really, it looks like Facebook Live, like it's got all the comments scrolling up, and it's like a bid button, a bid or an increase, and it's pretty. In a way, the other thing I really like about it, and I think this is good for the seller's point, is that as soon as it's done, it pays for it. You have to have your credit card information or whatever your payment system is.
Yeah.
What is this site?
As soon as it pays, as soon as you win
Whatnot.
something, it pays for it.
Nice.
So as a seller, at least you don't get screwed, except for the dude that his name was Floppy N-word, and he wanted the dude to say it, and the guy wouldn't say it, so he kept racking up the bids. And he got the $7.5 million.
What?
For like a
Jeez.
$20 comic book. He's like, say my name. The dude's like, I'm not going to say your name. It's Floppy N-word. That's not my name. And he just kept racking. They had to ban him, or they had to block him, ban him, and do something else to get rid of him because he just kept bidding. He must have sat there and bid for 20 minutes.
Jesus.
He got it for $7.5 million.
Which he's not going to probably be able to.
No, he ended up,
Oh, no way.
he ended up reselling for $30, and then the dude was pissed because he only sold for $30.
Yeah, that sucks. There ain't no way this random Joe Schmo's got $7.5 million unless it ended up just being Jeff Bezos trolling somebody. You never know. Maybe these rich guys are weird.
Right? Self-absorbed.
I know. Kyle's trying to talk, and Lance is like, "Look at my soda bottle, guys. I'm so
I was
excited."
showing you, Max, that look what my wife found me.
I know, that's
Zero
awesome.
Baja Blast.
I found some a while back, and then I drank them all because
Lance doesn't like competition.
I don't.
You know what,
I'm
though?
like
This
you,
is,
focal
it's
point.
interesting that we've got two Kyles on the show. One of them's just got a different name because Lance is trying to show off his Mountain Dew bottle. Whereas earlier when we were starting the show, we were chit-chatting, and Kyle was like, "Guys, look at all my comic books. I want to show you my comic books." So it's the same thing.
Well, you
They're
guys
the
don't give a
same
shit
person.
about my collections. I collect pops, and you guys are like, "That's fucking lame, Lance.
Pops are fucking
Your pops are
stupid."
fucking lame, bro."
Your pops are cool. I'm just not as excited about them as you are.
Yes, Marco's green screen FX make him look like Kyle. That's true. Like I can't tell the difference. I've been sitting here trying to figure out which one's the real Kyle, the one on the top or the bottom. Like they look so much
There
alike.
can be only one.
Yeah. It's like Highlander.
And one might be too many.
Borderline. Depending on the night.
You can never have enough Kyle.
So many say that.
What is Mountain Dew?
What is Mountain Dew?
No, he says Mountain Dew.
Sugar.
She said, "I got behind so many comments or comments aren't relevant anymore."
Do not drive and YouTube.
We've had this conversation before because I'm like, "Honey, I appreciate that you tune into the show, but you're always so far behind that your comments aren't relevant, and you're commenting on something that's like 5 minutes in the past. Like you just throw everything off,
or what?
Because she pauses it and isn't
Yeah,
listening live anymore, probably.
right? And she doesn't understand to hit that live button. So,
which
8,000 Funko Pops.
Dude's a wacko.
Half of them are probably shit. I only buy ones I really like. I've got maybe 600.
Sorry,
I read the comment where Aaron called you all gay.
She's right, and so then I had to be like, "Oh crap, What hot women would I hang out with? I got to prove my heterosexuality. I'm so fragile.
Comics are fun. Sick Boy says Mountain Dew is that place where that special dew builds up into the giant mountains.
Dude, people
Dude, so I had a real super awkward moment today, and it was rude. So we went to the doctor because Erin was worried because she wasn't feeling the baby move. So we went to the doctor today and got a quick ultrasound, and she's sitting there talking, and we know we're having a girl because we had a blood test done and to tell us what we were having. So we're sitting there and the ultrasound tech's going, and Erin talking about the baby and refers to her as a girl, and I don't know where the ultrasound tech goes, yep, it's a girl, all right. And Erin's like, how can you tell? And she's like, the labia right here, and just like zooms in on it. And it's like, oh, all right. Like, not even confirming that we knew what the sex was. And she's like, just like the labia. And I was like,
Matt got
a similar
I did. I was like, this is a little weird.
a similar thing happened at ours too. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at with an ultrasound, like especially with my first kid. And so she's like, "Oh, yep, I can tell the gender." And I'm like, "Well, tell me, clue me in." And then she zooms in, and she's like, "That's a penis." Like, "Oh, I see it now."
She had to zoom really in because it resembled Max's.
Yeah, I am
to
a white boy. I don't got Argentine blood coursing through my veins.
To save money, Lance got his own ultrasound machine.
Absolutely.
After about kid number 3, you got to save money somewhere, right?
Gotta cut corners.
I went to school and learned how to deliver babies.
Lady wrestling needs more labia. Hey, speaking of wrestling, Ish, did you see that CM Punk debuted on Dynamite or on AEW tonight?
Oh, I wish I could mute you.
Why, you don't like wrestling? I didn't even know Ish was a wrestling fan until I saw a comment he made on Facebook the other day.
So what's going? So is WWE gonna like go out of business or something? Because they're like getting rid of everyone.
No, they're just. I think they're trying to sell, so they're cutting costs.
Trying to sell the company.
Yeah, but
What,
Kyle, are you
what
gonna
it used to be called? I watched when it was like
WWF, World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah,
And
that's
then it was
when I was watching
WCW.
That was a different company. They bought WWF bought WCW.
If Solo buys it could be Wookiee Wrestling Federation.
It's so I even got Peacock to watch WWE. Nice.
I didn't realize it was on Peacock. It's not like a pay-per-view thing, is it? On Peacock?
So they had their own network, and then they sold the rights to Peacock. So now all their streaming content's on Peacock, and it sucks.
Oh, well, that's. I was about to say maybe I'll tune in and actually watch wrestling for the first time in 20 years, but if you're saying it sucks, why would I do that?
It's just
Kyle's acting like we're talking about Supernatural or something.
No, they haven't sold. No, they haven't sold multiple times. They've been owned
always
by
been
the
Vince
same.
McMahon, right?
I bought it twice.
It was his dad, and then so it was Vince Senior, then Vince Junior, and they haven't.
Sorry, your mom's comment has me rolling.
A lot of tuck jobs going on in women's
wrestling. There's a
wrestling.
lot of tuck jobs going on with the lady wrestlers.
Kyle, are you gonna stop at any of the finalists for the America's Best Restroom on your way to Kyle, Texas?
I'm gonna have to, because I wish there was a full list of what it was, so that if I do know they're there, I could stop, because I would love to have a picture next to the cleanest, best bathroom in the country.
So the finalists are Core 24 GVL Gym in Greenville, South Carolina, the Fancy Flush Portable Toilets in Santa Rosa, California, JFK Airport Terminal 4 in New York.
That must be the rich person terminal.
But not Terminal 3. Terminal 3, that's a shit show.
Nan Thai Fine Dining in Atlanta, a Thai restaurant, has got one of the best bathrooms.
That's not that surprising.
The janitor at the JFK.
If it was fast food Mexican, that's when I'd be concerned.
The Planet World Museum in Washington, D.C., the Pump House in Canopolis, North Carolina.
Is that a strip club?
The Fed Community Restaurant in Clarkston, Michigan. You should ask Marco.
That sounds worse than a strip club. The Pump House.
The Pump House sounds like a strip club, or like the Bunny Ranch. like a brothel, the pump house. What
Come
the
on
fuck is
down to
pump
the
house?
pump ranch where you can get your pump on. 2-for-1 pumpins.
Two Cities Pizza in Cincinnati, and the restroom at William S.
What's the second city?
Craycraft Park in Mission Viejo, California.
Two
Well, none of
cities
those
pizza
are in
in
Texas.
Cincinnati. What's the second city?
Voting closed today.
So nothing in Arizona even got a vote.
No, well,
No, we've
guess
all
we're
been in
filthy.
bathrooms here in Arizona.
Cowboy
That's true.
Stick Boy says nothing says bathroom action like terminal bathroom. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in that airport. Like, does the janitor start with Terminal 4 and just loses steam before she gets to the rest? Or
I mean, this
gets to the
might be
rest of
like a
them?
legit thing that like
I
is
think it's
aspired
sexist
to.
that you automatically assume that the person cleaning the restrooms is a woman.
I
Caught
corrected
yourself.
myself.
I think you're
Caught
progressive.
yourself.
I would assume that the janitors are men.
Mhm.
So Lance is.
I
Lance
assume
is
that
better.
it's a 10-year-old child named Jorge. You just never
You
know.
know the reason? I'll be honest. The reason I associate janitor with men is because I've watched Scrubs so many times, and janitor is like one of the best characters on that show.
Yes.
Have you ever looked up strip club reviews on Yelp? It's glorious.
Hold up now.
Oh.
No, I haven't. That
Share your
sounds
screen,
funny.
bro.
Pull it up.
You're gonna
I
make me do
went to
this?
the
All right.
strip club in Birmingham, Alabama, and the next day I woke up with crabs.
Yes. I like that your mom actually has.
Right?
Like, what possessed him? He was just on Yelp one day. He's like, let's look up some strip clubs. And how many things did he look at before he got to strip clubs?
Your mom is Ish's wife, so you better
Yeah, it's a
be kind
woman.
to her because
Oh,
she will
sorry.
fuck you up.
No, I'm not saying anything mean. I hope that didn't come off as mean.
Just the him part. It's one of her favorite things to do on road trips.
That's
Check out the Yelp
amazing.
bathrooms. So pull up the Alaskan Bush Company to start.
Okay, you want me to go Alaskan Bush
First
Company?
strip club I ever went to, ABC.
That's everybody's because it's 18 and over.
I remember they had barbecue or chicken wings.
Yuck.
They've got a 3-star on Yelp.
It's average. It's a
ABC.
C.
I went to
Let's
one
see.
in O'Fallon, Missouri, and that was a mistake.
So let's see. We'll
I would
go.
assume the bathroom is the wrong. A strip club bathroom is the wrong place to have the runs.
Probably.
Like 4 stars.
Yep,
Can you zoom in a
517.
little
Went
bit?
on a Friday about 11
Let's
p.m.
bump
Place
it
was
in.
bumping. For every dancer that gave 20% effort, there were 3 more that gave 100%. Place was cleanish. There were no waitresses cleaning off the little tables in front of the stage. So if you wanted to put your drink down, you had to place it in the puddle of water. Women's restroom was unexpectedly clean. Nice strip club bathroom ever. The dancers were, for the most part, energetic and outgoing. Most of them really displayed their pole talent and deserve every dollar they received.
Wow.
I didn't care for them to non-stop rap music. I preferred dancers dance to their own music for a little individuality, but oh well.
They
The
used
full
to-
nudes, non-alcoholic side was boring. A lot of lap dances going on in there. It seems like all the lazy dancers went in there after dancing in the topless side. Overall, would definitely go again. Hubby had just as much fun as I did. Nice.
I remember I
Let's
used to
look,
go.
let's look at the bad review.
Yeah, that's like there's a 1-star right below it.
Aaron says, I threw up in a strip club bathroom. One strippers were mad that I was taking forever.
I gotta go on station 5 and I gotta shit.
Your mom says it all started for me when I was trying to look up a place to eat, and a strip club came up with a buffet, and it was all downhill from there. Nice.
Amazing. I just wanted to know the story of what, because that's not
What
something you
led
hear.
to it?
Like, you always hear about looking at Walmart after hours pictures of like the customers going. Like, those are things you hear.
People at
I've never
Walmart.com.
once heard. Yeah, I never once heard go to Yelp and look up strip club reviews.
Oh, dude, the Walmart shit's true and crazy though, because like when I worked there, we had a guy, we called him the Deuce. He would come in, He'd go in the men's restroom, and he would always take a shit on the floor. He would never shit in the toilet. He shit on the floor. And one day, me and my buddy were working electronics, stocking the shelves, and the dude walks by and he shakes his leg, and a turd fell out of his leg pocket out of his pant leg in the middle of the aisle in the store.
That's nasty.
I just want to know. I just want to know, like, what his routine was. Like, did he just save up all his shit throughout the day just to defecate on Walmart floor because he hated
people
Walmart?
Just like to do the dumbest shit at Walmart. I don't get it.
I mean, quite literally, they
they
take the dumbest shits ever at Walmart.
People just, I don't know what it is about Walmart, but if a strip club offer a buffet, you can for sure get blows at the door.
There's a couple of my pass on Grand that have a buffet.
So my favorite thing when I hear strip club and buffet, it reminds me of Parks and Rec, where they go to a strip club for I can't remember which character, but they go to a strip club for a bachelor party, and Aziz Ansari, whatever his character's name is, Tom. Anyway, and Ron Swanson notices that there's a breakfast buffet at the strip club, and it pans to him telling the camera, I don't much care for strippers, but I can always go for a breakfast buffet anytime, any place.
It's like
he's just plating up all sorts of pancakes and stuff.
That Adam Sandler movie, the one where he plays a dude who sleeps with his teacher.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. Yeah.
I was thinking Billy Madison.
Right. And he's always in the strip club, and like the stripper's eating as she's dancing on the pole. She's like trying to eat the sausage and like spills her orange juice all over the place. Your mom says,
you guys are into that.
The one I found was very serious review of the steak and lobster buffet, because that's totes where I go for lobster. Your mom says, God bless Ron Swanson.
I agree.
You know? The 1-star review says, rudest bartender I've ever seen. Ashley, redheaded bartender, refuses to answer a simple question. The reply she gave me was, I'm not listening to you. You're going to have to wait a moment. Completely rude for absolutely no reason. Her filthy attitude is the most definitely a part of the reason why Bush Co. is declining. Also, after refusing to answer a simple question about a drink, she is now pushing me, not willing to take my order or serve me.
Punish.
I bet you that dude wrote that while he was sitting there.
That's her ex-boyfriend.
Probably. Oh, we got Maryville Village. I called over the phone to see when they were holding auditions. It said that their answering machine that for auditions from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I go to this place for business to see if I could try out that night, and the bouncer with the short black hair and glasses told me that the manager said to come back tomorrow from 6 to 12. So I did. When I pulled up to the parking lot, the same bouncer from last night was at the front looking at me in the eye, and then went to message someone on his phone. He goes to talk to the manager again. The door lady, a very heavy set woman, came from the back and said, we're not hiring. Like, why couldn't you just tell me that last night? If you're beginner, that's not the first choice to go with. I would not recommend.
So it's so weird that a strip club holds. Is that 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.?
6 p.m. to 12
6
p.m.
p.m. to 12 p.m.
That's a wide range of interview time. I
guess
you
I
get
can only
to 11
imagine
o'clock
that,
and they
that
audition you,
people,
right?
yeah, I can only imagine that they're not getting people just banging on their door for a chance to audition. I mean, there's a strip club where there's one strip club, there's at least 6 or 7 others. So I would have just, the first time they tell me, hey, come back tomorrow, I would have just went to, the one across the street, tried out there.
But by these reviews, it looks like Thursday night is the night to go.
Yeah.
Because more than one person said Thursday. I went there on a Thursday night.
Well, that's why we don't have Absolute Geek on Thursdays. We don't want to compete with the strip club traffic.
That's
we want everybody to watch our show, not go to the strip club.
I remember I had a buddy. He had never been to a strip club before. And I was like, oh, I'll take you. We'll stop on our way. Went there. We paid, because it was Abco, because he was like 20. And we went in and sat down. And I was like, it's his first time. And I pointed at him, and 2 chicks came over, danced in front of him and on him for like 1 minute. And they both took his money and walked away. And that was all his money, so we had to leave.
I like that I'm learning new things about Aaron here. Also, can we talk about the difference, at least in my experience, female versus male strip clubs? Any other ladies in here going to both, and was like the big difference in prices for lap dance rules, etc.?
I love that Aaron's using this as an opportunity to get information about strip clubs.
Yeah. Comic books.
Well, every time I see a men's strip club in like a movie or TV, the women are allowed to touch them as much as they want. It
It's
seems
just
like
dudes don't care.
That's right.
But I think it's also because more men are like perverts
And they
than
sausage
women.
touched.
Yeah, touch my boner. Yeah.
I remember, dude, like I went to a strip club and my buddy bought me a lap dance, and I had to sit there just with my hands at my side, like they were super strict about it. I was like, this is the worst thing you could ever buy. Like, you might as well just take your money and just throw it in a sewer drain. Like,
Have you went
it
to one
makes
where
no
there's
sense to me.
like a white line that they have to stand behind and you have to stand behind so that there's like a gap? So you actually have to reach to hand the money after they're done doing their dance for you, and you're like, that's a waste of time.
Well, now that we have COVID, they all wear hula hoops with the big plexiglass thing in front of them, so they can't even really grind up on you. You got to keep that distance, that protection.
Wait, really?
No.
I haven't been in so long. Why would you go to a strip club when there's free sites like Pornhub?
Exactly.
I don't get it, man. I've never understood strip clubs. Get a personality and go pick up a chick at a bar like everybody else.
Or get married. Wait.
We started a strip club. Rip Stanks.
Rip Stanks?
Yeah, man. See, that's how you got to go back and listen to old episodes. We started a strip club, Rip Stanks, where they took EBT, and they had the splash zone where they throw change at you and made it hail. They had welfare Wednesdays.
Government funded strip clubs. All right.
Oh my god.
Jack in a Box can take it. EBT
tip with your card.
Yep.
I'm not gonna put ones in your panties. I'm just gonna swipe here.
They had welfare Wednesdays, and they had.
So they got by it from the government just because you put it on there as tacos.
Yep.
For food stamps.
Taco Wednesday.
Tacos and melons.
Tacos and melons.
They had deformities night where you could get one-legged strippers, or
Hell yeah, man.
Sounds like an open-minded strip club. I like it.
It was very progressive.
It was ahead of its time. And it all started with the comment of ripping through your toilet paper when you're wiping. So
have you guys ever been to a strip club in Mexico?
I've never been to Mexico.
You never?
I live in Little Mexico. So
I went to a strip club in Mexico.
When you say Mexico, do you mean Tucson?
No, I was in Tijuana.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I went to a strip club in Tijuana, and I was with this
show.
I was with this dude that's never been to one before, and he gets a lap dance from this dancer.
First and 15th stick boy,
and I'm pretty sure it was a dude. And he went home with her after. Yeah, she looked like she could have been. She looked like she could have been a starting tailback for the NFL.
Dude, I took my brother to.
I'm Jane.
When he turned 18, I took him to Alaska Bush Co. on his 18th birthday, and he was so pissed about going to a strip club. And then after we left, I couldn't get him out of there. His first like lap dance, he's just sitting there like stone faced and like fucking like he's just miserable. And the next thing I know, he's running to the ATM and he's just shelling out money left and right. And I'm just like, what are you doing? I didn't think you didn't want to be here. It's okay.
Let me just spend my life savings on boobs.
Who can be mad with having a pair of boobs rubbed in your face? Not me.
It just doesn't make sense to me, man.
Makes everybody's day.
Like, why you would go and there's no, like, that's as far as it goes. You could pump $200-$300 into this girl, and that's as far as it goes. Is that room?
Or you
No
see
touching.
the sad guy that thinks that the stripper is actually into them. So he
Yep.
gives them her phone number at the end of the night, thinking that she's going to call, and she never does.
I'll be honest with you guys. I went home with the stripper once.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
She was
Now,
cool.
Yeah.
And she was crazy. It was cool because every time I'd go in there, she'd see me and she'd wave, and then she'd play Deftones for me. That would be her. That's how she knew that I was in there. She'd play Deftones for me.
That's
and then,
cool.
You know, and then she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What the fuck, I'm trying to strip club." She's like, "Well, I'm off. You. I want to go hang out." Yeah, hell yeah.
So
Nice.
your mom
It was a
says,
fun evening. It was interesting.
you want an adventurous strip club, find one close to an army base. Pro tip. All right. So I live close to Luke Air Force Base, and we have one here that we call C-Section Cabaret, Coyote Cabaret.
C-section cabaret.
Yeah, and I'm about to tell you why. Here's one of the reviews for it. Here, I'm going to share it. It's great. It says, "Oh my God, this is the nastiest place I've ever been. I've been to hundreds of strip clubs. This is the worst ever. All the girls had stretch marks and scars. Half of them look like they're over 40. Just walk in there for 10 minutes. I had to go home and shower because I felt so dirty."
Oh man. I just think it's funny. It's funny, like the complete opposite. You either get 1 star or 5 star. There's no 3 star. You know,
There's
right?
a 2-star right there.
There's a 2-star. He says,
Go
"Man,
down
I'm
to
just
the-
gonna come right out and say it. Where's all the hot women at? Took visit in the day and night both times. I completely unimpressed. Drinks are expensive for where and how this club looks."
they're all dancing at
man-
Christie's.
This man's an elite reviewer too, so this is an opinion you can trust.
Yeah, I like this one here from Steve from San Diego. It says, "Kathy is a drunk in the deli and her husband gossip about the owners and everyone else. I can't believe everything, the things I've seen, and the owner is just an idiot. As she says, she robs and blind, LOL. Please get new staff and someone of us regulars will come back. It's time the younger crew and to make it bat at happening bar/grill, not the Kathy just drinks free bar deli with Leo. My God."
Not too
Sounds like some
shabby.
drama.
Oh, dude, do you see the last comment?
Which one?
C-section has a daycare center, right?
Six Boy said that.
Oh,
Oh, that was good, man.
that's awesome. Sick Boy says, "I used to drive cab in my hometown when we would drive to strippers to and from work." There you go.
Now, I dated 2 that I did not meet at the strip club. They were strippers as their profession.
Stumbling
They were both
Jedi
crazy
says,
good.
"That was me 20 years ago. That I should have known better when she started eating Cheetos while dancing on me."
Doesn't sound very sexy. Cheeto fingers. Let me
I like
grab
this one.
down there.
"I'm not telling you to go here, but it's ratchet and you'll leave with nothing other than disappointment."
Describes every strip club ever.
Right.
I think the last time I was at a strip club, I think that there was a bag of Coke fell out of the chick's ass when she was on stage.
That'd be dope.
What?
She had it like tucked up there, and we were
A bag of Coke?
yeah. And my buddy was like, she didn't see it fall out, but he did. He was like, "Hold on, I have to go to the bathroom." And he went and left for the bathroom, and he came back, and then like half hour later, he was fucked.
And a week later, she was found murdered because that was her drug dealer's cocaine.
He did the fucking stripper's ass coke, huh?
Yeah,
Fuck that.
that's how
dude.
you know you've hit the big time. When you're doing fucking stripper ass coke.
I mean, and I
Yes,
can't
it
believe-
is fucking weird. In the restaurants I go to as well. Because you're like, can I just grab my own towel and not tip you?
Someone Jedi says, "It's just the places I've been, or is it always super awkward with dudes that want to dry your hands, giving you your mouthwash and squirt of cologne?"
I always thought
shit,
that
dude.
was weird. Those dudes have to sniff shit all night long, dude. Like
The dude who snuffed coke, he's now dead from AIDS.
No, dude, like I totally get like if they're like in some ritzy like golf club or something like that, right? But when you're at the fucking PF Chang's and I gotta pay the guy in the bathroom
The
get a hand
PF
towel.
Chang's. Hey, when you're chilling at the PF Chang's.
I couldn't think of anything that was like a pseudo fancy restaurant like PF Chang's. It's not fancy,
Your
but
mom
they try
says-
to make it fancy.
Strip clubs are cock tea central. What satisfaction could you possibly hope to achieve? How about
Literally
the
what
fact
Lance
that
was saying.
You're spilling
how
up
about
the skank
just
bank.
the fact that a live woman will touch your nasty ass and you have to pay for it? Because I know there's some people out there that are, I know personally, that are still 35 years old and haven't had sex with a woman. So you pay to go there just to fucking have, say, a woman actually touched you.
nothing like paying $20
Oh.
for a knee to get into your balls.
Just
Right?
go to Nevada and visit the Bunny Ranch, dude.
Nah. Just saying.
I don't know, dude. Strip clubs is just a way to fill up the spank bank. That's all it is.
Bank.
Stick Boy says our state fair, they have bathroom attendants in the men's room.
At the fucking state fair.
The state fair,
Now that's fucking high class.
right?
I hate bathroom attendants, man. No, thank you.
And they always have like the mints, like the bowl of mints.
And you always
I don't
feel
know
and
if I fucking eat anything that's been in this bathroom.
you feel like a dick when you don't give them $1.
Yeah.
You see it in Vegas a lot. Like every hotel in Vegas or casino in Vegas has that. It's like you're sitting in there taking a fat shit, and that dude's got to sit there and smell it.
Or listen to you like,
Dude,
Yeah. trying to blow out your asshole.
one time I went to Vegas to go to EDC, the Electric Daisy Carnival, the music festival there. And I just, it was with Kellen, and I just got there, man, and I had to go so bad. And I went into I think we were at Caesars, and I went into the bathroom to go, and the attendant in there, and like, I had to go real bad. And to the point where he walked up to the stall and was like, tsk, tsk, over the top of the stall. That was it.
He's like,
Did you get sprayed with a potpourri?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, bro, you're dropping some heavy heat here and just fucking spray me over the top.
Do I need to call a hospital for you?
That's pretty bad.
Right?
What
That's
you're
pretty
doing
bad.
in there sounds unnatural.
Fun.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That
I
sounds
was
like a
laughing.
fun job, man.
I was laughing so hard, man. Like, how do you keep your composure at that when you're dropping hot business? And he's just like letting you know, bro, you're a little stanky.
Now,
Letting
if
you
I
know.
walked into one and that dude was wearing like a hazmat suit, I would fucking tip him in a heartbeat because that would be the funniest shit I'd ever seen.
I was
Full-on
wearing-
oxygen tank and everything.
I'd probably
Oh,
even tip them
shit.
if they just had like something over their nose, like plugging it or something.
Just something
I'd find that
funny, dude.
Yeah.
They're-
I have to tip everywhere I go anymore. I don't want to tip you to hand me a freaking paper towel. I can do it myself. Okay? I can do that myself.
Do you know that's not a thing in Europe? Like gratuities?
I
They
know. I
don't
loved
pay
it when I was
gratuities
there.
in Europe.
You just pay for your food. They just charge you a little bit more for the food and pay their servers
They actually
an
pay
appropriate
them a
wage.
decent wage.
I wish we
I
did
think as
that
the
here.
waiter, you make like $2.50 an hour, and you got to make the rest of it up in tips.
It's ludicrous. Unless you get a party that comes in that spends a buttload of money and tips you really well, then I'm sure that's great. But I don't know. Europe had some issues, dude. They don't give you freaking ice. I hated
Solo
that.
Wookie. What is it about good sex that makes girls have to shit? I think you jarred something loose, Tiger.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna mute him.
I mean, I don't think I've ever had that happen.
Solo might say
You
you're
gotta
just
get
not
in
good
there-
enough
You gotta
at
get
it.
in there real deep.
I guess not. Like,
You gotta actually like put some pressure on the stomach.
I guess. I'm personally grateful that some chick has never frosted me like a fucking cake. I mean,
Oh my god.
You can't play in the shallow end, dude. You got to go for the
Right.
deep end.
Stick Boy says, isn't the gratuity
Oh,
already
man.
in the price of the meal?
In Europe, yeah. And I
Here
love
it is
Yeah,
too.
I mean, I would pay more
No,
for
it's
my
not.
food if I knew that I didn't have to
That's
tip.
why we tip. Because it's not.
gratuity is not a tip.
But just like then you get these people that come in, like how often you see on the, you know, this asshole didn't tip this person because they're like gay or some stupid bullshit, right? Just work it into the price of the food, and this is a non-issue.
All right, Boomer, calm down.
Right, get off my
Boomer,
lawn.
and I'm the one
Right.
that's like, no more gratuities.
Get off my lawn, Boomer. The Boomer.
I would pay more for my food.
I agree with you, Lance. I would love
Until
that.
you have to pay more for your food.
I'm always a high tipper. Though.
Would you be more impressed if your bathroom attendant was trying to break Guinness Book of World Records by balancing 101 toilet paper rolls on his chin?
Absolutely.
Yes, I would definitely tip him then.
Absolutely.
Here, I'm going to break against Book of World Records right now. I'm going to be on a podcast with an Oreos thing on my head, and I'm going to drink whiskey.
That's a record. Okay.
You can't hold the Oreos thing.
Does that even affect you anymore, dude? Like I watch you drink that whiskey like it's water, bro. Like it just goes right in. There's no like after like whew, or anything like that, dude. It's just
It
like
affects
you're
him.
Like you're just I know it affects the after effects. When we get into hour 2 of our show, we'll see.
I don't think he makes it that far.
Please.
I mean, you should know the first time we podcasted with you and Jay, he was fucking hammered.
Oh, dude, he got so lit. That was one of my favorite episodes, man.
He was
Oh,
fucking
so lit.
hammered.
I was.
Or
You have a secret drinking game going on.
there was an episode of Absolute Geek where we interviewed 2 dudes from another podcast, and Kyle's fucking hammered. And, who the fuck are you talking
I
to?
wasn't hammered.
Just
It was
like-
like 10
Oh,
minutes
dude,
into
you
it.
were.
I wasn't even hammered. I barely had a drink.
I remember that one. That was not a very.
That's
What
because it
was
was
that
terrible.
podcast?
It wasn't
Yeah,
because I was drunk.
They weren't very.
We don't
good
need to
guests.
repeat them.
That's funny.
No, sir.
Or you can be like where we invited some people from another podcast on our show, and they basically it was supposed to be one guy from the podcast, and they brought their whole crew. I was like, oh, this doesn't feel like our podcast anymore.
They're trying to intimidate you. They're trying to be
Yeah.
like, we got bigger dicks. Bigger dicks. We've heard of McDonald's giving out mixtapes and Happy Meals and all kinds of crazy shit like that. But have you ever heard of a dude? So a dude got arrested for handing out face tattoos for children at McDonald's.
Like fake ones?
No, like real. Like he's literally offering real face tattoos to kids
He
at
was
McDonald's.
maiming children.
Like he had an ink pen there and was ready to do it. Jeez
Yeah.
Louise. Sounds like a reasonable reason to arrest somebody.
Oh, what was that show I watched as a kid? And
Brandon
had, like, the
Parrish
naked lady on his arm.
is charged with illegally tattooing and underage tattooing after police learned that the minors have been receiving tattoos at a local McDonald's.
What was that show from when we were kids on Nickelodeon where he had the tattoo on his arm?
Pete and Pete,
versus
the Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Yeah, it was like a scantily clad woman on his arm.
It was like Jessica
Great
Rabbit
show.
almost, dude.
Yeah.
Petunia, and he made her dance. He would make her dance.
Yeah. It's a great show, dude.
You would think though, as soon as they said, "Hey, I would like to schedule time for a tattoo," he goes, 1 p.m. at McDonald's on blah blah blah. You're like,
I'd like to cancel my appointment.
yeah. You think you'd say, you don't have a tattoo? Nah, man, I do it in the McDonald's bathroom. You know, like you have to
We
have
use
enough
the
common
French
sense.
It
fry
was a
grease.
good deal. Okay.
I'll do it for half off. Fuck it, all right.
I'll do it for a large fry.
Isn't that what the
I'm like a
Travis
Big
Scott
Mac
combo
and a
is?
star on my cheek.
You get the Travis Scott combo, and it comes with a free face tattoo. That's a bit of called the SoundCloud rapper combo now.
Dude, all those commercials they play of those the whatever meal deal or whatever, I don't recognize any of those people. I don't know who any of those people are. The only one I heard of is BTS because they're like huge.
Bet your kids know who all of them are.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't even know what you're
Travis
talking
Scott.
about.
I don't either.
If you've seen like YouTube shows them, like McDonald's will do like a sponsored
What the fuck is
meal
YouTube?
from like an artist.
Yeah. What the fuck is the internet?
They do.
By the
There's
way, that
one.
movie
I don't know
looks
who
like
the
it's
chick
gonna
is, but it's
bomb.
like a Big Mac with like an extra patty or something like that.
You think Clerks
then it-
3 looks like it's gonna bomb?
The premise is fucking stupid.
That he's
It's
making a
basically
movie
how he
about.
started.
Yeah.
Yes, he had a heart attack, so he's gonna make the movie Clerks. That's fucking stupid.
It's got to
Basi-
be better than Clerks 2, man.
I bet you it's not.
Clerks 2
I
is
hope-
awesome. What the hell's the
No,
matter with
not.
you?
It's not,
fucking-
dude.
It's
Clerks 2 is
there's
a fun movie.
There's a couple
Clerks
funny
is an-
parts, but the movie's terrible.
Where else would
Clerks
we
is
have
an amazing
learned that
movie, and
Rosario
then Clerks-
Dawson is okay to go ass to mouth?
I thought you said it's not okay.
Dude,
She said it is sometimes.
How can you follow up Clerks, which was a black and white and like was a great movie, and then have Clerks 2 that just seems so polished and there was a donkey scene and like
Because you have
I didn't
money.
like Clerks 2. Clerks 2 is probably my least favorite Kevin Smith movie.
You're in
And
crack.
Clerks 3
the only one I've seen.
Next least favorite.
You're on drugs.
I hope Clerks 3 is
So
better.
so this is Kevin Smith. Okay. I'm gonna make a movie called Reboot where I'm gonna do the same movie that I've already done, and now I'm gonna do making the movie of Clerks. Like
I loved Reboot, dude. Reboot was great.
it's
You didn't
fucking-
like Reboot?
It was stupid.
I
Well,
love
so
Reboot.
Strike Back. Like they're both stupid, but I love them both.
Strike Back was good because it was different and it's but then you can't do a movie of a movie you've already done.
Why?
They do it all the time in Hollywood.
Yeah, most of Disney's making billions of dollars doing that. They're like, oh, you fucking liked 101 Dalmatians? Here's Cruella. Oh, you liked our animated Jungle Book? Here's the same movie live action.
I don't know. Just the making of I don't know.
I don't know. I think all writers pull from their personal lives, like when they're writing stuff. I think that makes really good writing. So
He's like
if
this.
he's
I had a heart attack. And you know what? Let's write a movie about making Clerks. You're so funny, Kevin. You're so funny. You're a genius.
was
Jay,
it Mallrats that he
it's
was making a
because we-
sequel to?
We're really happy because we're not in any other movies. So
Stumbled Jedi says
Clerks
Clerks,
movie.
Chasing Amy, and Yoga Hosers. Smith top 3. Fucking Yoga Hosers. Oh, dude, I just lost respect for you now.
Dude, Yoga
Yoga
Hosers.
Hosers.
Awesome.
Mallrats isn't even in there. Fucking Yoga Hosers is in the top
Dude,
3.
Yoga
Dogma
Hosers.
Dude, I
is
think
not
you're.
top
I
3.
think you need to quit fucking drinking with
Dogma's my
Kyle
top
because
one.
that's a little crazy.
Dogma is a work of art, dude. Like, how can that not be in your top 3?
Just ask the fucking platypus.
Fucking
I'm trying to think of
Yoga Hosers.
Hosers. The only good part of Yoga Hosers is
When it ended,
the mini. Well, what was it?
the broad,
Broadsies.
the broadsies. Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
There's some funny shit in Yoga Hosers.
Clerks,
Yoga Hosers is not hilarious, dude. Yoga Hosers is
it's fucking hilarious.
trash. Like,
Mallrats is-
Clerks 3 is gonna it's gonna be terrible. You're gonna like it because you have to say you like it because you can't take it back, but it's gonna be bad.
what do you?
See-
I can't. I'm gonna like it because I have to say I like it because I can't take it back.
Yes, because you
I
can't
thi-
not like Kevin Smith stuff. You have to keep that on, so you have to say you like it, even though deep down you're like, this fucking movie.
I
is
admit when I don't like
garbage.
Kevin Smith stuff.
Movie's
like-
garbage.
See,
I
I
don't care
love
for
I
Yoga
love Kevin
Hosers.
Smith, but I'll be the first to say Clerks 2 is not a good movie.
I love
Garbage.
Clerks, too.
And
I
just,
love
I
Clerks.
swear to God, if
And
Rosario
Cop Out.
Dawson
Cop Out
says
was not a good
37
movie.
dicks, the movie's gonna be terrible.
What was it?
If
Is
she,
it
if
Cop
she
Out?
walks into lasagna, I'm gonna be fucking. It's over.
I'm
I just
excited
looked up
for it,
Kevin
man.
Smith on Google, and the first result: when did Kevin Smith die?
He should have died before
fuck?
making Clerks 2.
I like Clerks
That's
too.
I'm not. I didn't like Clerks 2. Chasing
I mean,
Amy's good.
Chasing
Dogma's
Amy's good.
amazing.
I guys tell that fucking Amy story.
Now, Chasing Amy didn't do well when it first came out. Like it did well in years after it was released, right? Wasn't it considered like
Chasing
a bomb?
Amy is considered Chasing Amy has always been considered his best movie. It's his best received and reviewed movie.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't even remember when it came to theaters. When was that? 97? Yep, 97.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Also, a little too young to go see a movie like Chasing Amy in the theaters.
Yeah.
All I know is movie's gonna Clerks 3 is gonna fucking bomb.
I don't think so. I think
Mark
it'll be
my
all right.
words. Mark the
You heard it here
goddamn time.
You heard it here
Heard
first.
Shit's gonna bomb.
You've heard it here first, people.
So is the Mallrats sequel happening?
Don't do it, Kevin.
He
It's
wrote
gonna
it.
bomb too.
He wrote it and he's tried to pitch it, and
Just keep it
it had
locked up.
nothing's happened yet.
Keep it in the box of scripts. So,
I gotta, dude. I watched his stand up again the other day. That shit's funny.
An evening
I
with
think
Kevin
it's on
Smith.
Amazon.
Which one is it? An evening or an evening? Another evening with Kevin Smith, or which one?
Which one did I just see? It was like a
Who
month
doesn't
ago.
know?
I don't remember which one it was. He was wearing a jersey.
That's old. Then.
That sounds. Yeah.
He's usually wearing a jersey. He's either in the Silent Bob costume or
Did he
wearing
have
a
the?
hockey jersey.
Did he have the spiky hair?
It was the one where he was talking
Was he
about
thin?
he was smoking weed on the balcony, and there was a cop down below, and he was in Arizona. And he started freaking out,
he
and
always
then the
tells
cop
that
saw him
goddamn
and goes,
story.
"Dude, Silent Bob."
Yeah.
He told that story last time he was here.
Yep.
I think he tells that story every time he's in Arizona.
He's a fucking liar.
I'm trying
Did you
real
guys
like
go
hard.
to
Smith?
the movies?
I'm
Huh?
trying real hard to get him to officiate my wedding.
Good luck.
I haven't got Aaron to sign off on it. I just need to get his attention.
You should let me
I would
do
like
it.
him or Jay. I think Jay would be fun to officiate a wedding too.
Grizzle Geek says still upset with him for lying about He-Man.
Me too.
Well, it was like Netflix was like, hey, let's take the heat off Kevin and go make an even worse looking He-Man in their new and like cartoon He-Man. Or it looks like everything's like in the future. Have you seen the trailer for that yet?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
I've never been a
Garbage.
huge
Should be a
He-Man
hard
fan.
pass.
Garbage.
Don't you fucking lie about He-Man, Kevin Smith.
He didn't know.
Oh, damn motherfucker.
Dude, I'm looking at Kevin Smith's
Max.
acting.
From my angle, it looks like you're looking at Max.
Oh, I'm
Mine
looking
does
at Kevin-
too. Yeah, you guys look like you're looking at each other now.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
Reach out
And-
and touch each other.
He'll act in anything, dude. I just noticed that. There's shit in here. I'm like, why the fuck was he in that?
Who are
Who,
you
Samuel
talking
L.
about now?
Jackson?
Kevin Smith.
Degrassi.
Like he did Lego Batman 3,
Why
Bear
not?
City 2. Shit, I've never heard of Bear City 2, The Proposal. I wasn't aware there was a Bear City 1.
Well, it's time. It's time
You're
for us to
learning.
review it.
Yeah, you're
Kevin
learning.
Smith
stuff.
he's big, but he's not like that big. Like he's
No,
He's
he's
got a
skinny.
cult following.
Remember, he lost weight because he had a heart attack.
well, I'm talking about popularity, but yes,
Oh.
that too. I mean,
Um,
I don't think he's like some A-list name.
No,
Like,
he's
he is
not
a
he's
comic
not
book.
A-list,
A-list.
but
He's-
his fans are loyal and
Die
Oh,
hard.
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. But like, that's why he's
We
done
love
crap
Kevin
you've never heard
Smith
of
and
because he's
we
not
love
like,
it.
yeah.
but he's always pulled in, like he's kind of like the spokesperson for like nerd culture. So he's always pulled in, like he's directed episodes of like The Flash, and like he's
Yeah.
kind of like that nerd. He's like that bridge
like
between.
He's the god
us and
among
Hollywood.
nerds. Yeah.
No, I was just looking for. I just lost it. It was called Interns of Field.
well, I think he gets that. He gets that because he basically went and he did the dream, right? He sold his comic book collection and turned it into money to make a movie, and he's been making pretend ever since. So he's kind of just done pretty much every nerd's dream of, having your hobby fund your career.
Yeah.
So
Well, and he, the way he's so passionate about the, like when he, like if you watch Comic Book Men or the Fat Man podcast or whatever, like he's so passionate about the same things that we're passionate in. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
listen to them talk about comic books or whatever. Comic Book Men is like one of my favorite shows. It's a
That
bummer
show's
that it
Fucking
got canceled.
garbage.
Yeah, it is garbage.
I love that show.
I blame that show for the reason the comic book market is so stupid.
Oh yeah,
some
definitely. Definitely. The same with Pawn Stars. Like now people think like this old guitar that they've had since 1960 that like was sold at like Toys R Us is worth $1 million because of Pawn Stars. All those shows do that shit.
This bottle that I drank that Stumbling Jedi sent me.
That was full at the beginning of the show.
It was. No, I drank this a long time ago. It was good shit. I'm gonna sign it and I'm gonna take it to Pawn Stars.
I wish
It's
I
like,
still
don't
had
you
your.
know whose signature this is?
Rare.
I wish we still had your broken purple chair to take to
This
Pawn
is
Stars.
proof that it's been signed.
That's live on the air,
Certificate.
bitches.
Hey, what happened to Sam, by the way? Sam has found a new home over on Modern Comic Mayhem on Tales from the Flip Side channel on Saturday night.
She's
Kyle's
fucking killing it over there.
new show.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
he's
straight
popular over there.
jealous of fucking Sam. We love Sam. We love Sam. No, it's awesome. He does great. He's our anime guru, and he's our other. Instead of having three dudes talk about fucking, we don't like it because we're comic book people. We actually get to hear it from the Marvel, cinematic universe person. So he brings a great dynamic to the show because he's got that outside looking in.
He definitely knows
thing.
movies, dude. Like
Yes.
that. I loved talking to him. Like he understood movies, like because he's written scripts and stuff, so he understands like what goes into writing a script and everything like
Yeah,
that.
man. He taught me a lot of stuff. I watch movies now and I'm like, oh yeah, Sam talked about how that's like a common theme. That's Save the Cat. He talked about Save the Cat and stuff. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Well, he doesn't talk about any of that, but it's the flip side. The flip side listeners love him. He's got great input. I couldn't be fucking happier that the guy's on my show. No, Marco, you're not fucking poaching him.
Well, I don't think he's a huge Star Wars fan, so I don't understand. Is he a big Star Wars fan, Max?
No, he likes it.
No, he hadn't read. Like there was, I guess there's like a Star Wars anime manga thing that came out, like manga style.
Yeah,
I think Marco
Star
had
Wars
thought he had
Visions.
read, and I think So I think he was kind of talking about that with them.
Oh, actually, the manga I'm not familiar with, but Star Wars Visions is like a new anime cartoon that's coming out. I think
It might. I'm not 100%
Well,
sure.
they just came out with I know because for Free Comic Book Day they had they're coming out with a Star Wars manga in Japan, and they had the first the preview issue for it in the Free Comic Book Day books. So that's what he was on there talking about.
Nice.
But
No, he's killing it over there. I'm glad he decided to hang out every week with us.
It's awesome. Yeah.
So if you guys are
Kyle, if
catching
you
us
wanna-
Saturday nights,
yeah,
fucking come
Absolutely.
over and hang out with us. I know you
I'll
guys
be
won't,
watching
so-
Stick Boys Spider-Man sales.
I would say come on over, but I know no one is going to, so I'm not even going to talk about it anymore.
Everyone
Oh, true.
here, I see them in that chat, except for Max and Lance every Saturday night. Stick Boy, Stumbling Jedi. Yeah, I see everyone here is always in that chat.
I can only do one a week, man. I have date night
Solo
on Saturday.
Wookie, your mom, ish. They're all.
We haven't been married for 18 years, Kyle. Our wives still expect date night.
Matt was just saying, you got to court
I
them, and got to wine them
forgot.
and dine them.
I forgot that my wife was working day and not night. So when I told Matt, I said, yeah, come on. I thought she was working the night. So she was like, and we usually go out on Friday nights. That's our date night. We go to the bar.
Yeah.
She goes, so what are you doing Friday night? I was like,
You're
What's
like,
up?
crap, not
I
getting
said,
laid
"Yeah,
anymore.
I'm going to do it on the absolute." She's like, so we're not going to the bar like we had talked about last Friday when we were at the bar. And I was like, no, you're working on Friday night. She's like, no. I was like, damn it.
See, I
We're
don't
still
even
going.
want to have that conversation.
We're still going.
I
As soon as this is done, we're going.
Well, good. Don't want you to miss out on date night.
No, then we'll.
I don't even want to
we'll close
have
the
that
bar.
conversation, bro. I would totally watch the show and then go out with my wife, but I've got 5 kids. When am I going to find a babysitter at 11 o'clock at night?
Comments are fun. Stickboy says, my son loves the Star Wars manga. He's excited for it. That's awesome. Stubble and Demodai says, I literally turn on MCM, mute it, and walk away.
What?
At least he's supporting it.
He's getting you views.
Heart.
He's getting you views.
That breaks
He's
my
supporting
heart
it.
that you mute it and you walk away.
I don't watch live, but I've tuned in from time to time. I've watched some of the episodes. And I've
It's
come
not-
live before.
It's not like this. It's not like Absolute Geek. It's a little more.
Structured.
Controlled, structured, yes.
I have.
I
yes,
go nice.
I have
Matt
I have a
goes
tight
full
fist.
douche. It's like controlled.
Well, I mean, there's a
You
different
don't spend
audience.
40
over there.
minutes talking about strip club reviews?
He's only there for the algorithm.
Well, you're not the only
Stumbling Jedi has like 16 accounts and he just downvotes your video on all 16.
I downvote the videos too.
Podcast night is Toads our date night because Ish gets us takeout. There you go.
Well, he's not going to be on tomorrow night, so
He's killing it over there too, man.
he
Like
is. He truly
he's
is.
a good.
I'm everybody that's on MCN with me. I'm forever grateful that they come every week to not quit the show and leave and stay. And
He just threw shots at Matt.
Hey, he can throw shots at me all he wants.
Oh,
He knows why I left.
but
So.
but no, I'm just joking. But no, everybody that's like Ish is great too. Like I love Ish's, like he's so filled with comic book knowledge. He really fills in a lot of like what Matt helped do there with me.
Yeah.
So
They want to know, is Corbin going to be on tomorrow night? Is that his laugh? I thought his wife was sitting behind the monitor or something. Like, is that your laugh?
No, yeah, that's his.
I'll raise my hand. Six boy.
Corbin's gonna be
I've
there
never been on
tomorrow.
MCM.
Corbin's gonna be there tomorrow.
I tried
I've
to
been
get.
on
I
MCM.
tried to get. Lance
They
to
haven't
come on
even
and talk
called
about Pops.
to invite me on their show, fucking assholes.
What are you
Kyle.
talking about? I tried to get you on to come talk about Pops when I was
Oh, yeah,
still
that is
on it.
true. I
I've
want the
learned something.
invitation from Kyle.
I've learned something about myself.
Come on anytime you want.
I am only interesting to the podcast peoples via Lance, because Matt was like, "Hey Lance, do you want to join Absolute Geek?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I have to bring Max." And Matt was like, "Yeah, okay, fine."
That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
I know, I'm kidding around.
Hey, Sticks Boy, you can come on anytime you want.
Max
Well,
is
Anyone
Max is
here
just
can go
itching
on
the
anytime they
trailer to
want
my
except
truck,
for
dude.
me because I'm blacklisted. I'm blacklisted forever.
Well, if you wouldn't have
Sticks Boy, come on.
You wouldn't have put up so much drama, Matt. Jeez.
I know, right?
Gosh, you're on your
Fucking
period the
drama
week you
queen.
quit.
I know.
He really
Jeez.
was. He really was.
Can't you
Hey,
just
Matt,
sit there and choke down the
Don't go
Kool-Aid,
to
bro?
any more meetings. Don't go to them. Whatever you do, just stop going to meetings. They really piss you off. Don't do it. Okay, I'm not going to go to any more. Bro, I just quit the show because I fucking went in the meeting, got pissed off.
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't
Look,
go to the meetings.
You can only be told that something you work hard on is shit so many times before you leave.
Hard on.
Like how many times can you be told that something you worked hard on is absolute
on.
shit
Well,
before you get
that-
fed up?
I mean,
and
that
leave?
was my entire tenure at Couch Crunchers.
Everyone
But
told
no
you
one-
your episodes were shit, huh?
No one at Couch Crunchers told you that. It was the views that told us that.
I feel like
As we
guys,
had
look
a
at this
lot of
new,
fun,
new design I
but
made. What the
Didn't
fuck
make
does
much
that mean?
traction. Yeah, Grizzled has it right. Mike over there saying I'm mad. Lance is +1. That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys got something you want to come over and talk about? You're always welcome to come on.
No, Lance is the tryout. I remember Lance had been on Absolute Geek back when we were doing Couch Crunchers like 6 times before Kyle reached out to me and was like, Lance can't come on. Max, can you fill in this time?
Okay, so this is what I'll do, Max. Lance will not come on until you're on first.
That's I'm
I don't know.
kidding
I don't know
around.
how much
really
I can
don't care.
offer. Like,
Well, to be fair, Max,
you guys are intimidating with
fair,
all your comic book
we are a
knowledge.
we were at the time a more vulgar podcast than you're used to, and like you're like, well, my Boy Scout troop watches this. Well, I don't want to corrupt your poor Boy
They
Scout
did.
troop.
That's true.
He didn't
You
want to
know.
blacklist you from
We
your
were-
neighborhood,
Right.
Matt.
Yeah, so Stumbling Jedi is asking how long Couch Crunchers went on for. It was about 4 years. We started in 2017 and ended a couple months ago.
The Boy Scouts already have enough problems. We don't
But-
need to make even more of them.
For a while there, well, so
watch
seriously,
this
so like,
podcast.
so I think people know, like, I'm a religious guy. I go to church every week, and I was a Scoutmaster for like 6 years. And my the parents of my scouts would come up to me and say, "Hey, can we have our boys listen to your podcast? They want to hear nerd stuff." And
Caucasaurus Rex.
so yeah,
yes.
for a long time on Couch Crunchers, we tried to keep it really clean.
Oh, dude, that's the main reason I joined Absolute Geek. I'm like, I need to say fuck. I can't do this anymore.
It's a sentence
it is like
enhancer,
a-
dude. It's the greatest word ever.
Max knows it's like one of the top 5 words in my vocabulary.
And it was really funny when Lance and I first met. He was like, "Hey, punch me every time I say a swear word," and I couldn't keep up with it. I'm like, "I can't punch you every time
You
you
guys
swear,
have a
dude." Like,
kinky relationship, man.
I know, dude. I got off on
Pinch my nipple every time I say fuck.
well, he was trying. He was
punched me in
trying
the
not
arm
to.
today.
It didn't
Oh.
last very long.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, there's Caucasaurus
Hey,
Rex.
that's Absolute Geek property.
I remember
is.
when that. I remember that episode. Talking
Oh my
about
God.
Caucasaurus Rex.
Max
We'll
was
send
on
you a
it, and he's
cease and desist
horrified.
if that appears on MCM.
Wasn't it? I thought Sam was on that one, not me.
He
He
was.
was.
He
I have
was.
a picture of him. He's like,
He was horrified.
what did I walk into?
Which is hilarious because remember that we did a weekend where we were kind of like making fun of each other, and we did one that was Dildosaurus. No, what was it called?
I think it's like Dildosaurus Rex or something like that.
Yeah, making fun of you guys, and it was his idea. That is amazing.
I think Absolute Geek did a better job at that one. You got. I think it was Kyle. I think you were pretending to be me, and you kept making fun of me for being a Boy Scout master. It was hilarious.
No, it was Matt. It was Matt.
It was Matt. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys did it for like the first 30 minutes of the show.
We did.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was
hilarious.
overboard.
It didn't bother me. I
It
thought
was
it was
fun.
funny.
Oh, it was hysterical. I was laughing my ass off.
I can take a joke.
I appreciate that you can.
Yes.
Absolutely, your mom.
That's why we did a lot of crazy shit on this show. So I'd like to get Kyle back, but he's,
And you
he's
guys
flip side
will.
for life. He's riding flip side now.
You guys will figure it out.
Flip, ride, or die.
Yeah.
We're still learning where each of us, which is funny because the 4 of us have podcasted together quite a few times.
Yeah, but
It's different
it
though when
takes
it's
a while,
not your
though.
podcast together. Yeah, it's just
Right.
Yeah.
Like MCM is just like in my opinion, it's just now finding like within the last like 4 or 5 episodes, it's really has started to find its like path.
Groove again.
Yeah. So I think it just takes time. Everyone needs to find that place so that you know how it is.
I'm really loving tonight though, man. I like this. Just the goofing off and not giving a fuck.
So what the fuck Friday's about, man? Crazy
I love
shit.
it. We're gonna do this once a month, I think.
The crazy shit that just comes out, man.
I mean, however, I think we're gonna do reviews on strip clubs.
Oh, dude, we should do a whole episode.
Like I wish when Matt and I were when I first said we should do What the Fuck Friday, as I was typing him, I was on Craigslist looking at the
Strip clubs.
no, I was looking at
dildos.
No. I was looking
Misconnections?
at misconnections because I was hoping that there was good misconnections to read because that was always so much fun. But I think since they've
They don't have misconnections anymore, I don't think.
brought
Yeah,
it
they
back.
do. They brought it back.
They brought it back. Wow. That
But it's
shit's
not as-
hilarious,
It's
man.
not as good though. Like
Because weren't they worried? Didn't they take it away because they were worried about like sex trafficking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
here we go. Here's a misconnection for you, Maddie. You insulted my tire shining skills outside of the Dollar Tree and then got my number. Text me, dummy. I've been thinking about you. Quit playing hard to get. Let's get drinks. Message me. My name, A.
Where is I'm trying to find
Craigslist, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm on Craigslist, but I don't see oh there it is. Misconnections in community. I want to see some in Phoenix.
Oh, this must be Corbin.
What?
I saw you at the Comic-Con speed dating.
No. Stumbling Genesis movie question. Is anyone going to go see Candyman this weekend? No.
No.
Is
No.
that coming out on HBO Max?
I don't
think
I wouldn't
so.
pay money to see it.
I tried watching that new Hugh Jackman movie today.
You don't
I'm
like
gonna do
it?
that with the girlfriend or the fiance after this.
Yeah, I'm wanting to
Called
see it
Reminisce or Remnant or
too.
what's it called?
Reminiscence, I think.
Yeah, where he does like you get in this thing and you relive memories.
I just am interested in it because it's Hugh Jackman, and like I said, I want to spend the
Fucking
weekend with him.
Wolverine.
So I say
love
this
it.
is Corbin because it says Harkins and Mesa. Superstition Springs Harkins. I was waiting in line and noticed it. You eyeing me. You're beautiful and with two other guys, but that didn't stop you. I was looking at also because you caught my eye. You had a drink already. What was it? And what was I wearing? Hopefully you're single and look good in your skirt with the white boots.
Ooh, I bet you Corbin looks hot in a skirt with white boots. Oh man. Here's one. The Chandler Walmart hottie.
Oh, that's the one I'm reading right now. I was going to bring it up.
We saw you at the Walmart by the Chandler Mall. OMG. We couldn't get our eyes off of your shorts. They were so tight. You were a bit heavy set, and the view was great. Gray shirts. Let us know what color top. Hope you see this and respond. What
Who is
in the-
we? Who is
Right?
we? So is there two people writing this to one person? Is this a pineapple situation?
It has to be.
I might just message them back to see what the situation
Matt,
is.
I like your beard. You did not follow me to the bathroom. Shut up. Oh man.
3 or 4 years ago, this one.
Stick Boy
We drank
says
a good amount of tequila together.
Stick Boy says, here's one of my Craigslist titled Anyone Around. Anyone driving around with some wood to unload can meet close and take it off your hands.
Oh my gosh, the human race is just
I like this. Goodwill. Like you're gonna pick someone up at Goodwill. Goodwill yesterday. Walked past each other in the parking lot. I was going in. We were both guys. We said hi. Maybe something there? Question mark. You were still in the parking lot when I came out. Let me know. Maybe you will see this and remember. Like,
meanwhile that guy's probably like, I just said hi to some stranger.
I
Yeah.
didn't know hi was sexually suggestive.
Only when she says it
I'm gonna-
to you.
I'm going to stop saying hi to people.
oh, man.
QT at I-17. Thursday afternoon. Our eyes met a couple of times, and I've thought about nothing but you since. Your neat, stylish, cut dark hair, your elegant, lithe body. I had a convertible, as if I could be fortunate enough to find and talk with you. You are a rare beauty. What's an elegant, lithe body? What the fuck is an Lithe? What's that mean?
I don't
Is
know.
that a
idea.
real word?
Dude,
I
did
don't
you
know,
see
man.
this one? I'm sorry I gave you the virus. It's
Oh,
yeah,
thin,
I
supple,
saw
and
it.
graceful. I got you. Okay.
It's 2021 though, and you can keep it under control and live a normal life still. What the fuck did they give him?
Stumbling Jedi says, I'd love to know the success rate of these misconnections. I would too, honestly.
It can't be very high.
You bagged my groceries. You gave me the wrong change. I was with my wife and son. Please reach out.
See, you know, that
They're
one I
out for
like
the
better.
weekend.
These other ones are just like desperate. Like, dude, just go meet someone like a normal person. Don't try to Craigslist
Well, the-
misconnection.
The virus one is funny because it's not even a misconnection. Like obviously they connected. Someone got sick.
It sounded like the dude just had to get something off his chest.
He's like, I'm sorry I gave you the herpes.
Here, this one's in rant and raves. Looking for a female friend to hang out with. Want to go to Charlie's bar, but are there any like-minded females out there? No men. the fuck?
Sustainable sustenance.
Like, crushing 7. You look stunning. I like your dress.
Cheese
We exchange
burrito.
smile. Date tonight. Like, who are you fucking reaching out to in that?
Did you look at the sustainable sustenance one?
No.
It's about
It's about a burrito.
Oh, I gotta hear it. Read this one.
It says lonche este dia is comprised of a large flour tortilla, refried pinto beans, shredded cheddar cheese, and sprinkled liberally with Tabasco sauce. Also featured here is a ground beef burrito from the other dia. Gotta love that rojo grease. Fucking stupid.
And there's
Baby-
6 pictures of it.
Baby
What's
girl.
sharp cheddar? I know what sharp cheddar is. What the fuck is sharp cheddar?
This one says baby girl. Hi, baby girl. It's Bubba. I miss you. Who the fuck, like,
I'm pretty sure it's just people
I think it's most
posting
people messing around.
funny shit.
Yeah,
Ish.
it's just as funny.
you grab the expired yogurt, I put it back on the shelf, hit me up.
Pretty much. I love the old school ones. Like, I don't know if you guys used to remember, but Misconnections used to be in the New Times
Yeah.
back in the day. It used to be in the New Times. So
Oh,
you
really?
scroll back to the end to the back of the New Times.
Shredded
miss-
shards.
There'd be misconnections. It was great just to think that somebody actually wrote in to the New Times to do me, blue car, you, white t-shirt. We made eye contact. There's something there. Hit me up as what kind of car I had.
Yeah. Circle K gas station. You had a missing front bumper. I felt like we missed an opportunity. I could see you singing a song I was playing this morning. You had to on a tight black leggings and had pierced eyebrows. Get back to me. Like, dude, like, I don't know. I guess you're putting hope out there, but
Well, Misconnections is actually how Lance and I hooked up.
I said, dude, I saw you at the Aquabats concert.
was that misconnections or is that lowered expectations?
No, it's Misconnections Mormon version.
It was
though.
really.
We met at a
Plenty of
church
Fish.
activity,
That's how
and
we
I
met.
posted on the bulletin about we were talking about Aquabats while the hymns were playing. What shirt was I wearing? And he reached out.
I bet you it was white with a black tie. And I bet you had a name tag on too, huh?
Yes, my name tag. What color was the sticker on the back of my name tag?
I met you on my mission. You were also on a mission. Where were we missioning together?
Where were we missioning together?
Safeway Mom, downtown Gilbert. You and friends stopped to watch kid play guitar, and you waved. I'd like to talk. You sound sane.
Let's see. This is 27 years hot mother play with home. You may think you need me. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me start this again. You may think you may meet bored and lonely women right here. Days
What?
past are long. I'm reading it verbatim. Not okay. I'm not gonna.
I need a screenshot of this because this needs to go into my Facebook group.
Oh,
titled,
dude, the
it turns out
grammar.
you can put words in any order.
Look, I'm
So-
terrible at grammar and even shittier at spelling, but the grammar and spelling in some of these fucking misconnections is god awful.
It says
Share your
days
screen.
past are okay.
While you're doing that, I'll read this one. Rubio's on Signal Butte Sunday for the stacked Asian woman with the red shirt that was
Oh, I
picking up
can't
an
do
order
two
around
different
6.
computers right now.
Oh, gotcha.
It's all good.
What's the title?
Go into Prescott, Craigslist.org, and then go into Misconnections.
Oh, Kyle's already in Prescott. I was still in Phoenix.
Well, just go into the URL and take out Phoenix and just put in Prescott and then push enter and it'll take you right there.
What's the title?
27 years hot mother play with home.
Okay, I got it. Here, I'll let you still read it though.
Okay.
Is it Sharon? Oh, you got to let it in, Matt.
Damn, he doesn't give you guys any control. It says, you may not think you may meet bored and lonely women right here. Days past are long gone, bud. There is definitely nothing here any longer but crooks seeping to take your money and cops searching to arrest Johns. Don't carry on and waste your time and set your safety in danger. Go check out the one place left to really find chicks for those no strings attached fun. Want to know the best part? The popo legally have to stay aside. The site is isexhookup.com. The simple to locate with a quick search and perhaps type in the name isexhookup.com.
That's not phishing or anything at all.
Type in the
That's not
code
malicious.
Absolute Geek for 20%
Oh,
off.
shut the fuck up.
I think we should post one that says, "Hey, we know that you thought about watching Absolute Geek, but didn't. We missed you."
There you go.
I like this
Oh
one.
my-
I would like a bad boy for lifetime, Tucson. You can't be seriously looking to get lucky here. This place has not worked since Trump was firing people on reality TV. All you're gonna find here are sarcasm or scammers trying to sell your money or gay guys looking to see your Johnson. Stop wasting your time and risking your safety when we already have so much to worry about with this pandemic. I do have some good news. There's a place left where really ordinary everyday people like to meet each other and exchange snaps. It's called Sinful Snaps. Just do a quick search in Sinful Snaps and get it right at the top. Go see for yourself before it's ruined like the rest. Have fun, be well. This dude's just trying to like sell this app or something.
Yep.
Go check out this.
Where can my
a lot of
baby
this
be?
feels like you're on a road trip and you're at like the rest stop and you've got like the prostitute and their pimp's phone number carved into the stall. You guys ever seen that? Maybe I just do a lot of road trips. I've seen a lot of those, and that's what a lot of these misconnections feel like. Go to this website for a good time. Call this number for a good time.
Yeah.
Like when you're walking down Vegas, like every ad that they're throwing in your face.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I never thought I'd see so many boobs in public. And then I go to Vegas and I'm just like, whoa, all the pamphlets. Just naked
man.
chicks.
Looking for DJ Max. looking for
That's
an
you,
old
dude.
friend, my friend. His DJ name was Max, but his name is Roger. I didn't remember his last name. He used to DJ at Deja Vu nightclub on 22nd Street in Alvaron in the Fry Shopping Center way back in the day. Anyone know him? Is he still in Tucson?
Trying to figure out, did Matt just say deja vu?
That's how it's wrote. Is deja vu. I just read it as it was wrote, man.
Oh my gosh.
Like you said deja vu and it stopped me from listening to anything else you said.
That's how it was written.
This one's actually got a phone number. Should we call it live on the air?
Do it.
Oh my
It says
god.
unique, confident, and elegant, open-minded, pretty easygoing. I have a tendency to captivate and a desire to please. I like life and I like to laugh. I have a naughty side and I like to explore fantasies. Let's explore together. 262-343-219. Gotta roll. It's hysterical. You answer the phone, it's some woman. Hello.
Yeah, it's got like that 10-year smoker voice.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm here to satisfy you.
Or you pick up the phone, it's like, hello. This is Bubba. Oh, you saw my ad?
Stumbling Jedi said it's totally safe. Jody Arias is locked up. You're good.
Hey, everybody said she could murder me
Dude.
anytime.
A guy
Yeah.
I worked with was that dude's roommate.
Really?
What was the guy? What was the guy? that
I
she- what was his name?
know I keep bringing up Scoutmaster stuff, but a guy I worked with in Scouts actually was the guy who found Travis.
Yeah, that's who it was. So it wasn't a guy I
Zach?
worked with. It was a guy you worked with.
Yeah, I know him personally. He's very. He's told me the story. It's crazy. Yeah, he's the one that found Travis dead in his room, and yeah, he told us. He told us the
His
story at
laundry room.
church, and
Damn.
No, he was in the shower.
yeah, and they didn't.
There's
They didn't
pictures
find
on
him
Google.
for several days because they thought he was like out of town or something. If what I'm remembering, if I'm remembering correctly, and
Stumbling
then like
Jedi
one of his
says,
friends was like,
"Oh
"Where's
man,
Travis?"
seriously, I'm gonna see myself out."
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a connection to Jodi Arias there. I brought up the whole Mormon thing. She was Mormon. We all know each
Jody?
other, right? Yeah,
Look,
Jody was.
She a freak. All right, that's all that matters.
She was nuts,
She a freak.
man.
Super freak.
Oh, she was nuts,
Super
dude.
freak.
She a freak. She into some freaky shit, and yeah, I can appreciate that.
Arizona finally gets some national coverage, and it's all because of a crazy chick murdering some guy. We don't get any good coverage in Arizona.
No, it's all the wackadoo racists that
too.
stormed the.
We can be Florida. Like, you want to be
Oh,
Florida?
yeah. What is it that you search on Google? Like, your name, Florida.
Yeah, Florida man, and then your birth date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. When I was in Colorado, it was really funny what little people know about Arizona and like geographically what it's like. Because I would tell them that I liked to go camping. No, geographically. No.
Talking about midgets.
We said that he was going to be hammered in the second hour. No. Anyway, so I would like tell them I would go camping all the time, like once a month, and they're like, in the desert? That sounds miserable. I'm like, no, I can drive 2 hours and there's a forest. Like, Arizona is not just desert. Wait, what? Yeah, it snows in Arizona too. Did you know that? No, it doesn't. Arizona's 100 degrees year round. No, it's not. There's some really nice places in our state.
I think it's funny that people just assume that we live on hell. Like, it's just like all the depictions you've seen of hell in like cartoons and movies. That's Arizona.
Something like Jerry says, we do see a lot of prisoners in pink when they talk about Phoenix area. That's because when Arpaio was sheriff, that was part of his thing. Like when they had Tent City, he made prisoners wear pink jumpsuits.
Arpaio deliberately tried to embarrass.
Yeah, he was the other thing I was referring to. He brought a lot of press and not necessarily positive press for our
There's
state.
bands that still don't play here. Like the fact that we were the last state in the union to not Martin Luther King, like not approve Martin Luther King Day. Like people still reference that shit. I don't understand why we got to be the last.
Says Arizona is one of the most biodiverse states. Flagstaff gets more snow than the state of New York. Yeah. But the Biodome's here too, man. You can go visit the Biodome.
And freaking Sedona is gorgeous. Like, look, the Phoenix Valley can suck, but it's a beautiful state, man.
The Weasel still lives there.
Wheezing the juice.
Yeah, he's wheezing the juice.
Weasel.
Some say that they're still trying to make a cigarette butt filter. Making a filter. I don't know. I hate this state.
I love Biodome. That's a great show.
Dude, I have to go on date night.
Have fun, dude.
Thanks for coming, Kyle. It was great talking to you.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you guys.
Love you, bro.
You
Talk to you later.
Till next month.
Yeah,
have fun.
Hey, check out his show tomorrow night.
Or don't. You know, that's all right.
I better see everybody.
Dude, you gotta throw.
What?
You gotta say thanks for coming. Make sure you check out his show. That's just etiquette, bro.
Nah.
That's cool.
That's all right.
Lance and Matt.
I
Kyle
know I'll
and
see
Matt
most of you guys in here. I know I better not see Ish in the chat. I'll be fucking pissed.
He's in our chat every week.
It's all right. He can't be in it tomorrow, though. He can't be in the show tomorrow. But I'll see you guys. You guys have a good night.
Thanks, Kyle.
So, Kyle, thanks for coming.
Dude.
Later, guys.
Good shit,
man.
Well, I think that's
like, hey, thanks for coming on the show. Fuck your
show.
show.
No. Listen, all right. Until I'm allowed back on that show, fuck all that. All I did was leave my principles.
I think Max and I need to stand in solidarity with you. If you're not
allowed
on the show,
dude, you guys can do whatever you want. No, yeah, if you guys can go over there.
Matt.
Someone chat says, "Thank God he's gone." It's just like I might jump in the chat. We need to get Ish over here permanently, where his talents can be truly appreciated.
Yeah, dude.
But he's asked me before. I feel bad because like I'm trying to find what would work for him because I want him to shine. I still want him to. Like I talk about comic books all week. I want to be like, come talk about comic books.
Well, fucking Jay, dude, I'm so pissed at him. He's like, hey, so it turns out I'm free Friday nights, and we're like, oh, so come on the podcast. He goes, no, I'm gonna play Star Wars RPG. Fucking asshole.
He tried to pull me from Absolute Geek to do an RPG with him every Friday. I said, no, I'm doing Absolute Geek.
What the fuck is Star Wars RPG?
It's something he and I talked about when the three of us went to like Los Fabs like 3-4 months ago.
Is it a video game?
No, it's like D&D for Star Wars, I guess. I've never done it. He wants to do it on a weekly basis, and I just can't do it because, like I said, Saturday nights are my date night. And he was like, "Well, if you can't do Fridays, maybe we can do Saturdays." And I'm like, "I can't do Absolute Geek every Friday and Star Wars RPG every Saturday. That's not going to work for my marriage. I need to spend time with my wife." So.
When did this channel become the cancer of everyone's fucking life? Jesus Christ!
It's not cancer. I love the show.
It became I can't do that anymore. Friday night, or I'm waiting for Corbin. That's Jay's excuse to me constantly. Is I'm waiting for Corbin to do his thing, and then I'll
told us
it's
not happening.
Absolute Geek clearly isn't cancer. I just said I'm not going to do something else because I want to.
When did he tell you it's not happening?
Yesterday.
What, that motherfucker? Last night I was like, I'm giving
I just
Corbin
put Jay on blast on national.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty sure he said in that chat, "Don't say anything," and now Lance is saying it live.
I didn't see that.
Pretty sure he said that.
I did not know that Ish went to film school. Fuck, man. All right, we're gonna have to talk to Ish.
We should put him in charge of our TikTok because I'm not very good at that shit.
Nah, no fucking TikTok. Yeah, I like how you're like, check out this TikTok, and like you can barely hear it or see it, and it's like, all right, like all you catch is like fucking Max talking about taking a load to the mouth or something like that. It's like, all right, cool, good TikTok, Lance. Good job, buddy.
I don't know, dude. I'm new to all this shit. Still trying to figure out how the hell TikTok
Lance, you're
works.
about 20 years too old for TikTok, but it's a hilarious site.
My wife got pissed at me last night because I was up until 2 in the morning watching pimple popping videos on TikTok.
Oh, dude, I don't know how you can watch that crap. I went through pimple popping and I can't even do it.
Dude,
I didn't even know that about it. I didn't know that Ish worked in the film industry. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Super dope.
That's really cool.
All I know is that I just love the fact that I get woken up at 7 a.m. by Lance fucking sending me a stupid ass TikTok video. Like, go check out this TikTok. And all right, cool. Yeah. Everyone here is too old for TikTok. You're 100% right, your mom.
What are you talking about, your mom? I'm 17. Okay.
Life's been tough for you if you're 17, bud.
He's Benjamin Button.
Life's been
rough.
born
looked like an 89-year-old man. He's just in the middle now.
Life's been real rough if you're 17, bro. That's oof.
You know what? I am the youngest one on this podcast, but I probably look like I'm the oldest, and I'm okay with it. I can live with that.
Matt, did I ever tell you the story of so we have another friend named Mark, and Max and Mark went to the movie theaters together. And
am I going to have to correct you because you always get the story wrong?
Fuck you. Mark bought a ticket, and the lady at the front desk says, "Do you need one for your dad?" and was pointing at Max. Isn't that the story?
No, but that's close enough.
And Mark is like 2 years older than Max.
So the story was that Mark was trying to buy his ticket, and this was when student IDs could get you a lower price. And Mark was like, "Oh crap, I can't find my student ID." And she looks at me and says, "Well, you're his dad. You can vouch for him, right?" And I'm like, "I'm a year younger than him." And we both pulled our IDs out and showed her our ages, and she's like, "I'll just give you the discount." She was so embarrassed. I was 22 at the time, and this guy was 23. And she thought I was his dad. He did look older. And it's funny.
I told you, Benjamin Button.
At the time, I was probably 100 pounds lighter and didn't have a beard, so I looked younger. So it's just funny.
Womp womp womp. I don't know. Like,
you don't. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
No, go ahead. What were you say?
I was just gonna say what you don't know is Max has all that facial hair and stuff because it hides like all his crow's feet and everything. He looks like
it honestly makes me look thinner. When I shave my face, it makes me look a lot fatter. Well, like Kyle before the show was joking that he shaved his beard. And he's like, "Yeah, I got like 6 double chins now." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I don't shave my beard."
See, it hides them all. Can do that. I shave my beard and I look like a thumb with a happy face on it because I have no hair.
Like a thumb with a happy face on it. You look like a fucking potato.
2 eyes and a smile.
Your head's shaped like a potato.
It's true. Fucking potato.
You're a handsome potato, okay?
An Idaho potato.
All right, it just got real weird.
Scalloped, cheesy,
Okay, it just got real weird.
Oh my gosh, Max. What have I told you about expressing your sexual fantasies on the show?
Oh my god.
Well, Kyle left. Someone has to act drunk.
Here, let me do this so you guys can be alone.
Are we still live?
Matt,
The
come
host
back.
left.
Come back. Oh fuck.
Yeah. I just need to know. I don't know if I want to know this.
I need to.
I don't think I want to know that. You guys have a picture of each other over your respective beds, don't you?
No.
So like when you're like getting ready to get busy with the wife, do you like touch a picture of each other over the bed and then you're just like, all right, we can go now? Like,
we make,
or
we
you
make
have
a
to,
lot
like
of jokes, but no.
We
Or you, like-
joke about it because we think
you have a picture of each other on your nightstands and you're like, look away, Max, and look away when you're getting ready to do something.
we
Good
think
Lord.
I think that there are people that question mine and Max's relationship. If it's a sexual nature, it's not. So now I joke about it because it's fucking hilarious, dude.
Fucking
Like,
give your balls a tug, bro.
we're just best friends, man. Like,
This one's for you, buddy. That's right, Stumbling.
Right before you're about to
We
nut.
do-
This is
so-
for you.
every year, so we do the family Christmas shoot, right? And then his wife will come take pictures of my family, and then my wife will take pictures of his family, and on the same day. And after those two things are done, my wife then does a Max and Lance photo shoot, and one of those pictures is my watch background.
Solo Wookie says, I don't question it. I know you kiss pickles.
Absolutely.
You guys play swords,
Which-
don't you? And you touch
Which
tips.
picture is your phone background?
It's the one I think I'm like cradling you like a baby. Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yeah. It's just funny, dude.
Well, this became uncomfortable real quick. Stumble
we've
a
taken
Jedi
some
doesn't get
funny.
to-
We've taken some funny ones.
No, I bet.
I'm trying to-
We just try to be absolutely stupid. We have no shame. No
I
shame.
feel like one
We're
of them at
fat,
least has been my profile
bald,
picture.
Old and married. with
This is
children.
getting
we have
very
no
weird.
shame. No
It's
shame.
very
Getting weird?
It's
I'll
been
fucking do a-
weird.
I'll
here we
fucking do
go.
a photo shoot in a pink tutu.
Not the
That- it
prettiest
looks-
looking.
Yeah,
hard to
so
see 'cause it's on
we
my
were
phone,
trying to
but-
do this weird pose, and I pulled my fucking hamstring, and my wife got it mid shot.
Look, I mean-
A long time ago, 2013.
Let's be honest. The weird is why you watch this show, right? Like you can go get all your comic book fill over at Flipside with Kyle on MCM, or you can come here for the weird, and that's what's so good about our show is you can relate to at least hopefully at least something in every episode you can relate to, even if you're not into comics or whatever. Hopefully there's something in each episode you can relate to and attach to, or it's just fucking weird. Like it just got right now, just 180 to fucking weird. So you know,
Kyle was our balancing act, and then he left, and it just went.
it's weird. You know, it's a problem when Kyle is the balancing act. Like
Stumbling
And then it just
Jedi will
gets
stay for
weird.
the weird. I'm glad
There
to
you
hear.
go.
No, I think there's so much shit happening in the world, right? That you just gotta fucking not like. Just don't care what people think.
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna fucking say stupid shit, and I'm just gonna do stupid shit with my friend, and that I think is funny, and I don't give a fuck what other people think.
No, I don't care about that kind of stuff.
I used to care, you know, when I was in high school.
I don't care about that kind of thing. The only thing I'm hesitant is to share like certain opinions on controversial topics. Because I don't know, I worry that I could have an opinion that's misconstrued and get me fired from my job.
You need
But
to
other
get
than
Scotty
that-
Schwartz back on around Christmas time. I'll work on that.
Yeah.
Stumbling.
Not through what's his face. What was that?
That was a
dude's
weird
name?
episode. Steve.
Oh my gosh.
That
he
dude disappeared. He like disappeared, dude.
Yeah, he finally stopped calling me.
Well, because he like disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. Like he's not promoting anywhere anymore. Like I don't know what happened to that dude.
He was a
But I think I
weird-
still have. I think I still have Scotty's information. I can reach out to him again.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I
Um,
do. I gotta remember what that dude's last name is, and then I can find it.
Joiner.
Joiner.
Yeah.
Is he even on Facebook anymore?
No, that I know of.
He had like cancer or something. I wonder if something did happen to him.
No, I don't know.
Well,
about
that'd be
that.
sad.
Like I know he did, but he like disappeared. But there's, I don't know.
He called me every day.
Yep.
Like, and
He's
I'd be
hustling,
in the
man.
middle of work, and he'd be like, "Hey, can you have this person on?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, we'll have that person on." And then he's like, "Well, let me bring him on the phone right now." And I'm like, "No, dude, I'm at work." And then before I could even say no, he has me on hold calling that person, and then I'm on the phone with like fucking Jack O'Halloran, you know.
Crazy dude.
Which is cool, but at the
Cool
same time, you're
dude.
like, I'm at work.
We'll have
It's
to
the
try to
middle of the
get
workday.
more. We'll have to try to get more interviews on here and stuff, but it's just, I don't know.
Trying to see if I can find them. There are Steve Joiners
Well,
on.
I wanted to say really quick, because I know we've been going for a while, but we've been doing, what the F, which is fine. But I just wanted to say I really enjoyed Titans this week, and What If was a massive improvement on last week. Wanted to get that out. And we can talk more details about both of those shows next week, because there's going to be new episodes every week.
No stumbling. That's on the dude that scammed a bunch of women. Yeah, I thought What If was good this week, and I liked the whole T'Challa thing. Titans was good too, but
Titans I had an issue with this week because, so spoiler, Hawk dies at the end of episode 3, and then I felt like there wasn't enough aftermath from that in episode 4. Like it wasn't the main focus of the episode. Like this big major event happened.
Yeah.
Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like
I do. They focused on it.
They referenced it, but there wasn't like it should have been the whole episode should have been.
They focused on it at the beginning, but then like they moved on to other things. I don't know.
It was kind of the aftermath of it, because that's kind of why Dick went on his little vendetta and went and got Crane and took him to try and lure out Jason. And
yeah, but like, so we understand why Nightwing did that, right? But like Gar and Stargirl go on this hunt for her
Starfire.
sister. Starfire. What did I say?
Stargirl.
Sorry.
Different show, buddy.
Yeah. Very different character.
And Starfire go on this hunt for her sister, and it's like, aren't you like grieving? Like, did this happen like yesterday?
Yeah,
like,
but Starfire's thing was urgent. She was like gonna kill her friends if they didn't figure this out. So that made sense to me.
I don't know. It seemed like the whole thing seemed like a reason to just get Dove to go away and then create a fight between Nightwing and Jason Todd. Like it just didn't make sense. Like I just thought there would have been a lot more something.
No, Red X is not in Titans. Stick Boy. Red Hood is, but Red X is not.
Right here behind me. I got my Red Hood right there.
Ooh.
I love that picture.
That's a great picture. You know which one I'm still kicking myself that I didn't pick up that picture from Con that had like all the different Jokers fighting the Batman.
I don't think I saw that one.
About? There was like 50 different Jokers from like all the iterations. There was even like a robot Joker, and there was Mark Hamill's Joker, like all these different Jokers, and they're like ripping a Batman to shreds. I forget which Batman it was, but
well, I don't remember that one.
It was a badass picture, and I wish I would have bought it, and I didn't.
There's always a lot of great art. That's actually one of the things I like most about going to cons is the art.
Yeah.
Like I've got like just a wall right here of all the stuff I bought at Comic Cons. There's only one thing up here that I didn't buy at a Comic Con, and it's because my hetero life mate bought it for me.
All right. You guys got anything else you want to talk about? I think that's a good place to end it, since we're circling back to your hetero life relationships and what you two do and do not do to each other. So
if you're not watching Ted Lasso, watch it.
Yes,
I started the first episode. I liked it.
Today's episode was great. The last week's episode, dude, the whole bad breath thing.
Dude, oh my god, that had me in tears when Roy, when she breathed in his face and he's like, I think you might be dying. Like I lost
like in his eyes, like twitching. Dude, I laughed so hard. It's like one of the best scenes I've ever seen in that show. Dude, I rewound it, called my wife in, who's never seen the show, just to watch that scene.
And then I laughed my ass off at the scene where they're texting him, and he's like, I'm gonna text him right now, and it pops up, and they're like scared of him because he's right in front of them. Oh, it's so good.
That was fantastic. That was today's episode.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna get caught up. I watched episode 1 this week, and
such a great show.
Keep on going.
It's only 9 episodes season or 10 episodes season 1. We're in
Yeah,
episode
they're like 30. I
6
think
of
they're like
season
30
2,
minutes.
30
They're
minutes.
not-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not long. It's a quick watch, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, a great show, man. Dude, I don't know what happened to Steve Joyner. I'm still looking for him.
All right, Steak Boy, man. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, I'll definitely see you tomorrow night because I got some Spider-Man holes I need to fill. So hopefully you got some good stuff.
His
And if
butt.
you want to send me a little preview of it on Instagram, I'd appreciate that. So I know what you got to try and buy from you.
Is that the Spider-Man hole you need to fill your butt?
Yep. Someone Jedi, have a good night, dude. If you want to watch something crazy, Mary of Easton. Okay.
Oh, Kate Winslet.
But all right, I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us on this What the Fuck Friday. We'll definitely have to do this more often, at least once a month, like Lance said, because it's a good time just to sit here and bullshit.
I had a lot of fun, dude. I didn't have to watch anything to talk
right?
about.
Absolutely.
Just fuck
We just
around,
talk
dude.
about life, and that's half the fun of it. Is
Mhm.
I've shared so much of my life on this show over the last fucking 7 years I've been doing it. So, like I said, it would
Yep.
be nice if we could somehow figure out a way to have Kyle come home, but he's flip siding it out. So
I think they've kidnapped one of his children. They're using it for
but I want to thank everyone for hanging out tonight. Stumbling Jedi, Stick Boy, your mom, Ish, and of course my beautiful fiance Aaron, who is just killing it. Mike from Grizzle Geek. Everybody, thanks for the support so much as we try to rebuild this thing and see where it goes. But yeah, we'll have to do this more often. But for this week's episode, What the Fuck Friday, I am Matt.
I'm Lance.
I'm Max.
And saying we'll see you guys next time.